This is the Tactical Muffin Top Tuesday show, everybody. How are y'all doing? Let me know how your week's been. Muffin Top's been busy. Muffin Top's been hurting, but we're here and Lawfully Arm joining the fray. Hopefully everybody's doing all right this week/weekend. I don't know, guys. My days are kind of blurring together. All I'm doing is working.
What's up, Nutsack?
Not much, bro. How you doing?
Finishing up listening to pinball.
Yeah, I just seen he was like, what's he got going on for you?
He's just doing his live rant.
Yeah, it's typical Tuesday. Very nice.
Said he used to collect beer cans.
Weird. I see you got a sweet supply drop today. I was watching that puppy live. So that's cool.
Yep.
Wait, they let you have a loaded mag in the shop?
What?
You got X-ray. They let you put a loaded mag in your shop?
Well, I didn't put it in a rifle.
Gotcha. I was just checking out some YouTube here to see if we were live.
Just got the notification.
Oh, yeah. That means we're about to get all the cool people hanging around in y'all. We got Justin B, first one in with the boot. Groundbird, hello everyone. Crash and Kev, hola peoples. How is everybody doing? Boy, there's a lot of stuff going on, and I am probably behind on most of it. Haven't really had much time for some news lately.
Too. I wonder why it has my logo as a G.
Cause you straight up G, bro. We got Justin B in the house, brother. I was in contact with our boy Jay at Prepared Citizens, and he received the package, Jay, and he's like, "Is this other stuff in here for you?" Or I'm like, "Nah, man, that's Justin B hooking you up with some goodies." And he's like, "Oh, that's cool, man." So that's cool. Justin B was PO box dropping Jay as well, so that's cool.
What a sweetheart.
He is a sweetheart.
Hugh Anonymous.
Yeah, cool people, Anonymous. That's why we're here, right? So I don't know where I posted it or who I said it on, but I got the skin of my chicken coop up here this last week, in between working and all that, and got done with it about 9 o'clock at night. Ran out of sunlight, and I'm going to go through and it's really flimsy metal, so I'm going to go through on the inside and I'm going to stud it up, and I'm going to do some some reinforcing of the door and around the door trim and whatnot. I'm not real happy with what they did there, so I'm going to drill and put some bolts through myself with some block washers and some non-removable bolts on the outside with some removable bolt heads on the inside, and take a torch to some plywood I got in the garage, and then I'm going to take some PVC sheeting and put that on the walls and the floor. I ordered a solar setup. It had two 5-inch fans, 3,200 RPMs with a solar panel that runs them. I cut some flaps for my vents, leave those open in the summertime and close them up in the wintertime. They got like rain vents kind of deal, but they messed up the roof a little bit. I don't know what happened. Like on one bar that I was supposed to have holes to screw into, didn't. So I just used some self tappers I had because I'm a sheet melt dude, HVAC dude. I have a shitload of self tappers, right? But they messed up hole alignment. Like 3 of the sheets that were on the roof, I think I got 8 sheets on the roof, and 3 of them had holes that were like 6 inches above the other ones. And I'm like, well, shit. So now I got to get like I think I'm going to get like a roll of tar paper or maybe like some Tyvek or something, and then maybe Rhino line the top of it too. I don't know yet. I haven't came up with a real great solution for that, but trying to get the chicken coop figured out here, and then I got to hook up on some straw, so I figured if I did that PVC lining on the floor and the walls, I should just be able to wipe it out pretty easy. Then I got to build me my nesting boxes, and I got a couple ladder sections made out of some 2x2s and 2x4s for them to kind of hang out in the pen area and then hang out in the coop a little bit. So, and I was talking to another gal at work, and she does chickens, and she said, "Well, if you're already hooking it up to a pen, you probably don't need the solar door." She said, "Just do a manual door." She's like, they're just going to go in there, and then like if it's cold or really hot, well, really pretty much if it's just cold, then you just go shut the door in the wintertime kind of deal. But she's like, yeah, I didn't even do the fans or nothing. And I'm like, oh well, I'm going to do the fans because I'm not a dick. But outside is metal. I'm going to go take a can of spray foam along the entire edge. I put some green tree plywood in the bottom of it. Put that sheeting over it. Should be easy cleanup is the game plan anyway. So that's kind of the muffin top prepping. The big prepping I did, that was $250 for that shed delivered.
Nice.
And then I had to get a bunch of pavers and some leveling sand because I had where a dog pen or a dog kennel used to be, and kind of needed more space for it. It's a 6x8 shed, so it should be adequate enough for 8 chickens, I think. But Grit and Grace, what up? Grit and Grace is going to be on. I don't want to get her back to back since she was on Jay's, which, by the way, if y'all haven't watched Prepared Citizens, he had Grit and Grace on. I'm sure I'll have a lot of chicken questions. I'm a chicken virgin. Pretty much all I did was go give table scraps to the other chickens we had and then feed them. So I'm going to make some PVC feeders and maybe some waters. I already got a ton of the apple cider vinegar in my rotation anyhow that we take, and so that should be easy. I'm trying to find uh, a restaurant supply house that'll let me buy direct from them so I can quit ordering spices and stuff off of the internet and cut the shipping out, But red chili flakes pretty good for them. I don't know if it's super important. Yeah, what is it? Red chili flake, garlic powder, parsley, and something else you're supposed to mix with their feed, especially in the wintertime. It's supposed to be really good for them. So kind of get that all figured out and lined up. Mix it with the feed, and then table scraps is the game plan. But I want to get you on Grit and Grace. I didn't get a chance to private message you. Try and get you on closer to when I'm putting gardening stuff in the ground, since you kind of hit chickens and stuff with Jay fairly decent. Other than my chicken virgin questions, I will be asking. I know there's a ton of questions in the gardening aspect, so we'll try and knock some of those out, and I'll see if my companion gardening is changing up or if I want to rotate some things around and stuff like that. So I got 3 expanded gardens. We're expanding quite a bit. Our big garden is being reduced because everybody is putting efforts into bug out location, home base. I think everybody should have something at your home base. So that's kind of my mag's plans. We've extended ours quite a bit. We still got another. I got some 2x10s down here, like a couple of 8-footers. We're gonna make another bed. That one might just be potatoes and see how that works out. I got my 5-gallon buckets lined up. I'm gonna do a bunch of potatoes in them. Um, kind of I'm gonna guerrilla garden a little bit around the yard too, because the wife told me I can't expand anymore in the yard. But I think if I do it in 5-gallon buckets and move them around, they don't technically count as in the yard. Is my game plan anyway. So we'll see how that works out. Anyway, enough of me rambling. That's kind of the big prepping stuff I got done this week. Other than I didn't get. I'm still waiting on a bunch of crap in the mail for this thing, and I haven't made it over to that surplus store gal yet. But I just kind of robbed some stuff off of a couple other belts to try and knock this one out so I can do my Minuteman video lawfully.
Yes.
I need a recommendation on suspenders. I have these. I don't even know what brand these are. This is the only pair of suspenders I got besides like just a cheapo pair that I keep at Walmart in my bag for like get home. What are these? but they got like pleather. They're 2-inch belt keeper loops, and they worked all right. I used them in security before, and they were cheap. I think they were only like $40. I don't know. I've had them for years, and running them through Molly sucks. First off, second off, it's an H harness, which I'm a fan of. It's probably not the most expedient way to put on a harness with a battle belt, though. You'll probably see that in the video. So if y'all got harnessed, I know somebody was saying the SOE one works really good with this core battle belt, but I'm not SOE loaded when it comes to prepping budget, so I have been hitting.
SOE's good people.
I know they are. I have been focusing very heavily on my prepping money on food. So, um, really trying. I'm trying to hit a new milestone, and it's a multiple years mark, and I'm not going to say anything further than that. But if you got more people than what expected that come into your group, those years dwindle down to months pretty quick. So,
What up, Fiend Dog? Justin B.
yeah, what he said.
What's up? What's going on?
What up? What up?
Yeah, it's funny that Jay was asking you about the other stuff in the box, because I sent him a super chat while he was doing the thing with Grace.
Right,
And
right.
give him a
I
heads
seen
up.
that.
And I gave him a heads up. He must have forgot.
Yeah, he's
He
busy,
only
dude.
gets 4 hours of sleep a day. He's tired.
Yeah, same. I feel it. No, it's all good, dude. Yeah, he's a good dude. I told him, since you preferred the radio,
You're underwater, homie. Glub, glub, glub.
please check out Tactical Muffin Top on YouTube and like, share, and sub. Mostly share. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs. Out of water? No.
Yes.
Hooray!
Yes, you are.
You're sexy, feed dog. Um, Look at Lawfully over there combing his beard. You hillbilly. Um, I forgot where I was going. God damn it. Oh yeah. Since you sent them radios to Jay, I said, well, give me your best set of antennas, and then if you got like extended batteries, I'll take those, and like whatever else you recommend. I don't know what else he's got, like push to talk mic stuff or whatever. I said, just give me the best stuff you got, and I'll just pay you for it since you already got it all, and you know better than I do anyhow. So
Well, I sent him one, and then you can I put another brand new one in your care package,
oh,
and you can
thanks,
just
man.
clone whatever he does.
Gotcha. All right. But yeah, I figured I'd buy some stuff for him too because he's got the good stuff.
Yeah, he does. I like that
Download Chirp.
he runs.
Download chirp.
Yep.
Yeah,
Why?
Chirp.
Let's have Kate probably show him
CHIRP.
do it. Probably oughta.
It is.
Um,
Wow, and there's a new version already. I just downloaded it 2 weeks ago.
Good work. Let me catch up on the
What's the new
chat.
version do?
I don't know. I just opened it.
Know where Pat Right is. Oh yeah, oregano. I forgot. Yeah, red pepper flakes, oregano, and DE. Yeah, yeah, that's good. I seen somebody. I thought they said it was maybe as onion powder or garlic powder. One of the two. They said it was good.
What does onion powder do?
If you mix all that stuff in with your chicken feed, especially in the winter, it's really good for them for like nutrients wise. I think the parsley has some vitamin E or something they don't get in the winter, or D. I can't remember which. Some shit like that. And then yeah, diatomaceous earth is super good. That's they also put that in the coop itself to help keep the mites and stuff out, right? Grit and Grace, if I'm understanding that. I got the straw hookup, so I'm going to do the straw method.
Grace, Chirp is the program you use to play with your radio on your computer.
Just be really freaking careful that you click the right download, because right under the actual download button is a Google ad for some adware. That's what I clicked the first time, and then spent 3 days unvirusing my computer.
Oh no! Look up Joel Sattin's homemade feed recipe. Fermenting the food is also really good for them. Yeah, yesterday's pomade. You're right. I was watching something with that, and it also extends your food supply for the chickens. So in SHTF, learning how to ferment it extends your stored food. So now I have a new thing to stack um, that's new to Muffin Top. So we'll be getting in on that. I want to stack food for my food, big time. Yeah, backup garden for budget location. You can plan a lot of things that will come back every year too. More hands off. Yeah, we're gonna R and I are gonna do sunchokes. I already have asparagus going. We have rhubarb at a couple locations. There's spinach takes off pretty much itself every year. It kind of dies out here because it gets real hot in the summer. Like when it hits 100 degrees, I have an idea for that. I think I might move it into the garage until it's like evening when I get home because I'm going to put it up on stands. I'm just going to cut open a bag of like potting soil and sew it in like that. I've seen that method. And then if it's going to hail or something, I can haul some stuff in. So it's on the
Is
agenda.
there any substitute or something or for the DE? Anything that kind of works? Like if you weren't able to get a hold of any DE, is there anything that kind of is comparable to it?
Um, that's a question I don't know the answer to, if I'm being honest. Maybe somebody could drop that in the chat.
Make a side note for when Grace is around. Oh, she's in the chat.
Right.
Give an answer.
Yeah. Bone meal is going to be a
Boric
next.
acid.
Chloric
Really?
acid.
Uh-huh. That's
Gotcha.
the first thing that comes up on Google is a substitute.
Yeah, but where are you going to find that out in the wild?
Boric
Like,
acid is poisonous, though.
right. Is there like a natural thing we could scoop up in SHTF or maybe a byproduct of something we can grow? That'd be a
Well,
great question.
well, the reason why I bring it up is because I like the DE for the big birds because of the mites.
Right. It's good for extremely good for mites. I put it in their desk bath too. Yeah. I have ash as well. So I got everybody who burns wood for heat and supplemental heat and then just our fire pits. Everybody's going to be hooking me up with the ash. So I will sew that into the garden as well, which is really good for that.
For the chickens or for the garden?
Both. You put it in their dirt bath. It helps. It does kind of the same thing for mites.
Oh, there
What
you
up,
go.
Gen X
You answered my
Gemini?
question.
Yeah. That might be the best replacement, but I was doing that as well. So yeah, I mean, um, so you can make soap with it to clean you from when you're working in the chickens, and then help the chickens get clean themselves, right? So ash is pretty good stuff, and it's fertile for your garden. Someone is echoing. You're correct. Gen X Gemini, what up, brother? I was bouncing around, hopping in with chats, and Gen X Gemini was chilling in there, and pretty much every one of them. I got a shout out from Magic Prepper, and so did Red Dawn last night. I don't know if y'all caught him, but that was cool. Lawfully Arms and Bake Off. Wood ash or ash, sand, and DE for dirt bath. Okay, good to know. That's good stuff.
Well, that's just gonna give me an excuse to make more coal and stuff. Get more
Yeah.
ash to have around.
If you do a prescribed burn, your chickens and turkeys and stuff will love to go take dirt baths or dust baths and like that ash and stuff.
Yeah.
A prescribed burn is a good idea. Maybe I might attract some wild turkeys.
Every time you have a burn, our turkeys do awesome. Like the next spring, they come back and it's vibrant because all the new vegetation's brand new and super healthy, right? So
Well, and it's cleared out. They like a good long line of sight.
yeah.
Except
we
for
were
your
talking about
standoff turkey.
say again.
Except for that one turkey.
Yeah, your turkey.
That bastard was just standing in the road.
He's in the road. He got the best line of sight.
I snapped the pics of him, and then like the most like audacious drag queen, he just kind of like finally like took a couple side steps, and she drove around him, And I was like, I've never seen that's the second turkey I've ever seen in the wild.
You should have
And
busted
that
out
was
that Taurus TRX 22 with them subsonics and had dinner, buddy.
so if we weren't 50 yards off from somebody's house, I'd have stepped out and smoked it. But
Yeah, there you go.
I have my 19 on my hip.
Well, that'll take a turkey too. I've shot a
I'd take
turkey with mine.
a butterball for a gold dot.
Yeah, that's a good swap. Gen X Gemini, I understand why he didn't. I'm not as in the YouTube space as Red Dawn because he's on the pew side stuff. So that's what that's what YouTube pushes because that's what gets views is the pew pew stuff. I actually just found out that nobody gives a shit about my live streams because I get like 40 hours a month of live stream views, and then my shorts get like hundreds and almost up to thousands of hours of watch time. And I'm like, how do they get? They're 30 seconds long. How am I getting hundreds of hours of watch time? Which
Well,
makes
because
no
you get
sense.
millions of people watch them. They're short and they're digestible. Like if a person watched, like if they're invested for 10 or 15 seconds, and they'll go ahead and watch the whole 30 seconds or minute, minute and a half, whatever the max is. Whereas
30
these, where we
seconds.
do these, it's just a bunch of guys talking, and we topic jump. And
Yeah.
if you had a background of like, if you pulled a nut and fancy and had like a watch and a toy car and a wall of guns, people, at least there's stuff to look at, you know.
I know.
Well,
It's
that's why
just
you watch people things like this and on 1.5 speed.
yeah. Thank you. Um, yeah, they do. Most people do have a shortened attention span. You're right, Grit and Grace.
I know I do.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Like,
I'm
I
ruined.
enjoy talking to you guys, but um,
I was listening to that audiobook this morning and like was also scrolling all the different socials and found myself tuning out. I'd flip back over and have to back up 30 seconds or a minute.
right. Yeah, I had listened to that one before that you posted. The one that I got above it right now, I'm on the last book. It's actually pretty good, but now it's starting to get a little bit too far fetched for to keep my attention. But pretty good. Gen X, I really appreciate it. He said, "I love your live streams, informative, funny, and you're interactive with the chat." I appreciate that. I'm not a professional by any means, but I like to bullshit with homies. So, Scoot, what up? Reaper 10 Millie, how you doing, brother? Old man Butt Wrinkles. See if I missed anybody here. Obviously, Grit and Grace. Fiend Dog, you got? Would you kick yourself out of the chat? Oh, he was probably one echoing, huh?
Yeah, because I was muted when I saw that and when I saw the message. So I made sure I was muted. He was echoing.
Yeah, it's all right. No, man, it's all good. Like, I mean, I don't care that much, but I have no topics. I reached out to 3 different people, and I couldn't line up a chat again today, but that's okay. That's just life. I understand. Everybody's busy, but we had a couple. I mean, the last few chats, we had some good people on, so that's good. 10 Man Middle and Randy's Little Adventure, and um,
Didn't he say he wants to go by Medal of Tin Man?
yeah. Metal.
I still don't completely understand
I don't know. I
this
like 10 Man.
world.
Um,
Tin Man's supposed to be the podcast that I still don't understand because he didn't have it linked on his channel.
Thank you, Gen X Gemini. I like to think that. I don't like to sugarcoat a lot of shit because I don't have enough time to sugarcoat my own shit. So,
No bullshit, just chicken shit and
yeah,
onions.
I do like onions.
Speaking of shit, is it worth having goats around?
I think goats are great. Not to mention sick side gig because you can do a quote unquote green like pasture cleanup or something, and you could charge people like $500 a day. Have your goats out there for a week, clean them up, put a donkey out there with them, or if you got a dog, that likes to chill with the goats.
That's
As
exactly what
long
I'm
as you learn them what to
about.
eat, so
Right.
they don't want it all ate, and you don't have them trained or stand out there and whip them with a stick.
Well, I mean, the goats eat pretty much with their heads reaching down. Sheep, other way around, they eat up. Goats are awesome for clearing shit. Like they're not gonna sit there and eat like the bricks and sticks and shit. They're just gonna keep eating the easy stuff, which is just gonna be the grass and stuff they want gone. Wow, that's weird. I clicked that like 5 minutes ago and it finally pinned. Hooray! Dang it. Thanks, Gen X. I gotta get Gen X on here one of these days too. He's starting some gardening stuff. Freaking holler back, y'all. This is what I want to know is who actually started growing something? Because my challenge is everybody needs to grow something this year and find a way to long term store it, whether that be dehydrating or canning or putting it in the freezer. Just as simply as that.
Does
I got
bamboo
potatoes
count?
in ground.
I'll take bamboo, sir. If you are growing something, and especially in your thing, which could be a very interesting journey for you to figure out how to garden out of an apartment complex lawfully, I appreciate any effort you put forward.
I got some potatoes in the ground outside of the workshop out back. Not in the
Hell
ground.
yeah!
They're in barrels.
So what you're trying to tell me is you're getting your lunch already growing for this winter.
Or Grace brought up a good thing under the free prep earlier. Earlier, I never thought about canning them because then you don't gotta the water and everything like that. You just cook them up.
Open it. Yep. Open it and eat it. Yeah. Canning's awesome. I tell you what, man. I like a baked potato with just a can of Wolf chili is bomb. Just saying. Like if you wanted just a quick hot meal that fills you up, that's it right there. And if
And nobody against their mind is going to say no to some chili on some potatoes.
hell yeah, dude, loaded baked potato bar, forget about it. It's so good.
Yeah, carbon protein right there. You'll get by.
Hell yeah. Oh, not get by. That's good eating. What are you talking about? Wow. Why is this being so weird today? I can't unpin this. Gen X, you're staying on the screen apparently.
There.
Nice.
And then do like all goats produce milk, or is that just like a
I think that's like a cow thing. I think that's with kids, so you got to keep them going, and then after the kids get big enough, I think you have to got to keep milking them manually, otherwise they'll dry up. But I'm not a goat expert.
there's a guy out here? He's like an hour away. That's got some reasonably priced goats. That's why I was kind of starting to think about.
I tell you what, low key, goat's pretty tasty. Just saying.
Oh yeah, I know. We used to get wild goat back home.
Yeah.
We used
Oh.
we had this Filipino guy that lived up the road. We caught a baby one time, and he gave us big bucks for that thing too. You
Hell
know,
yeah.
like we're in like just starting high school, walking the damn thing home. And he was
Nothing
like,
wrong with that.
money? We was like, oh yeah, we'll take your money.
Hell yeah.
Goats are pretty good pets too.
Yeah, fun for kids. They're funny to watch. A nice little entertainment factor. But yeah, big produce they make is goat shit, which is great to rotate in your compost. It's not as hot as chicken shit. It's like, yeah, I mean they're eating junk, which helps cut down your feed costs too, which is nice. Like you can just kind of move them around the yard so they don't overeat it. It's kind of like a chicken tractor, but larger scale, kind of. So if you got,
So
I
with
think
their
if you had 3 to 10 acres, goats be really happy.
with their byproducts, you just like kind of let them sit a little bit so they're not so hot before you mix them into the garden.
I think you can just direct sow goat shit. I mean, you just take your grass clippings with it and just throw it in. Like chickens, you got to let it set for about a year. You got to rotate it, and I think you would have rotated some dirt and some grass clippings with it because it has way too much nitrogen. It'll just burn your plants up. You gotta let it decompose there a little bit. But I mean, that entire year, like that spring when you go to rotate that in, which might be a SHTF long term prep nobody thinks about, but what happens when your tiller don't run anymore? You might need a couple of those hand tillers and some hay forks and stuff and some hose. And a lot of hands make lighter work of rotating that in your soil, right?
Yeah, backhoe ain't gonna run forever.
Yeah. Let me catch up here. I'm missing it. Grace, you answered my question about soil. Thanks. That was very informative. Nice. I think I missed it. You want to hear about, dude? We will be asking you all kinds of stuff, Grit and Grace, because okay, there's different stages of the prepping, right? And you can approach it many ways. You can be an apartment prepper. You can be a first time homebuyer prepper. You can be a prepper at college. You can be a prepper in your mom's basement when you're younger. You can be, middle of the way prepper, empty nest prepper with kids, and they start getting their own houses. And then you can be a homestead prepper. Like there's different avenues of approach at prepping, and she's on one that, quite frankly, that's where I'm striving to be at, is where she's at now. But I'm trying to like tactically prep in suburbia, you know. So I'm kind of trying to do like what Bear did, on his little quarter-acre lot. How much food he produced, he just, you get the correct vegetation that nobody's really going to bat an eye at. Like, yeah, people have bushes and shit like that, and people have flowers. Well, you get things that flower. You get the flowers attract pollinators. You get different types of bushes you can eat, like blueberries, elderberries, shit like that. There's uh, a citrus bush that grows pretty good here in sandy soil, and it's hot. It starts with an M. It's not mango, but it's a really seedy orange. It's a cousin to the orange. I thought about planting just like wild in the ditches at a couple of bug out locations, because I guess they take off and grow kind of like sand plums do here. So it'd be good cover for my pheasants too, so I get more pheasants to hunt. And then you get citrus for the winter, because I guess they overwinter really well.
Mangrove?
Maybe, but I think that's the Hawaiian one, isn't it? I think that's more tropical climate.
No, the tropical one is tangerine.
Okay, maybe that's it. Yeah, it's something, but I guess they're kind of like sand plums. Like, you got to get a metric shitload of them to actually do anything with the fruit to make like sand plum jelly, because the seed's so big. Well, these just have a ton of, like, I don't know, marble sized seeds in them, I guess. But
There's another strange fruit my buddy's collecting right now. It grows all over. Well, they plant them all over the place out here. I forget what they're called, but they're one of those where like you need a metric ton. But we're gonna try to make some jam out of it.
hell yeah, nothing wrong with that, dude. That's a good mag building exercise too. Is just like free foraging. Like, I know morel mushroom hunting is huge in Nebraska, and
Oh
people
yeah,
pay big bucks for that shit.
We've got lots of morels.
Yeah, I've never done it, but
well, the last I got the little tent thing for mushrooms, and
mhm.
I've done it a few different ways, but I've always ended up because the industry my wife works in, I always end up selling them.
Oh
So
shit! Did I flip that? Reaper 10 mil said they have two female goats. Just in case goats eat heads up. Okay, so is it sheep eat head down and goat eat heads up? That's my bad. Okay, I might have had that flipped around. Broadleaf is their favorite. My bad. I could have had that mixed up. I make mistakes.
goats are also kind of not the brightest, so they eat pretty much anything, right?
Oh yeah, they're kind of like they're kind of like a garbage disposal on hoofs.
Yeah, goats are never a bad idea.
Yeah, right. Neighbor has a couple of male goats. If we need baby goats to eat, hell yeah, dude, nothing wrong with that. I had some of my seedlings outside today, hardening them off, started hailing. Oh no, that's not good. Yeah, I've been. We just had frost last night, so I'm glad I brought mine in. I've been trying to harden mine overnight in my little mini greenhouses, and bringing them in. And the big thing in Nebraska, like if you have wind, guys, and you're just doing them, if you're just starting your stuff inside, you need to put a fan on them, because otherwise the wind will fuck them up. So you need to take that into account as well. If you're not going to take them outside for part of the day, you really need to. Even if it's kind of a junkier day, like it's cloud covered or something, but if it's going to rain, I won't leave them out, because I don't want them to, my little seeds start to get full of water and mold. But I water mine about every other day. I take them out, crack the lid, put a 2x4 across them so the lids don't blow off, because I'm in fucking Nebraska. And they work really good. If it's too cold or if it's raining outside, I just leave them in my kitchen. They're not a whole lot of sun sitting in front of the fridge, but they're not dead. And I don't know. I've been doing it for 3 years like that, and it works really well. I got seeds
I
started
told,
inside now. Yeah, I
I
missed
told
it.
a buddy about your containers, and he said he's gonna go ahead and give that a try.
It
I was
worked.
like, just get them started, and then we'll find a spot to put them. How about that? Because he was complaining that he doesn't have space. So I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
get them started like this, and I showed him some of your shorts, and I was like, get them started like this, and then we'll pop them in the ground somewhere.
Yeah, man, never a bad thing to have extra plants laying around. Worst case scenario, you can swap it for something that didn't do so well. Like last year, I was telling y'all, jalapenos didn't do good, which I still need to fucking start my jalapenos. Jesus Christ.
Oh, don't forget that you need the jalapenos for all your pickling.
Oh my god, dude. I love jalapenos. I wanted to pickle a bunch, but the problem is I can't stop from eating them, making jalapeno poppers. Um,
Yeah.
oh man, they're so good. Every Sunday, just the top rack of the smokers, jalapeno poppers and hot dogs, man. Oh my lord.
I don't know
Um,
why I have 3
I
thumbs.
renamed my sister's goats Target 1, Target 2, Target 3. Heck yeah. You okay, buddy?
Well, I've started a garden in the backside of my boss's land that he probably doesn't even know is back there. So I'm gonna put my buddy's extra stuff back there, and if it thrives, it thrives. If not, oh well.
Yeah, man. Blissful ignorance is fine too. Nothing wrong with that.
I mean, it's not like he'd care, but
Yeah, he'd probably be like, "Hey, sweet, go pick me a pepper. I'll throw it on my sandwich or something." Or I got this rice and beans. Be like, "Yo, dog, you want a jalapeno on that and a tomato?" Hell yeah, man. That would kick this to the next level. I'll be right back, boss. Right? Nothing wrong with that.
I'm going to the store to go get some tomatoes for sandwiches. I'll be back.
Yeah,
Okay. Go
I'm
take a
about to
15-minute break.
hell yeah, I'm about to take that bologna sandwich to the next level, bro. Take this fresh mater. Nothing wrong with that. Grit and grace. I always plant too much, wind up giving the extras away, dude. Yeah, and not to mention, think about it. Like, you end up giving the abundance away. Sometimes they're like, "Hey, man, thanks for giving me those plants." Maybe they'll try to hillbilly swap you labor or be like, "Hey, I just came into a whole bunch of 2x4s. You want some?" Like, I've had that happen. I'm like, who doesn't want extra 2x4s chilling? Or you might get be like, "Hey, man, I got to go on vacation. Can you water my garden for me since I hooked you up with, like half of your garden?" They're not going to tell you no. They're going to come water your shit for you. Look at that fresh swag. Is that one of those Magpul shirts you got on sale?
No, I've had this one.
Yeah. I try
All of
not to
mine
wear
are on
gun
sale.
shirts.
I get them at cost.
Cheating.
You wouldn't buy a $12 to $14 T-shirt?
No, I'm cheap. I can barely talk myself into buying a $15 out of season Carhartt shirt. But they're like 25, 35
15
bucks.
$15 Carhartt shirt. Jeez, that's not bad.
That's a great deal. Yeah, I know. I bought two of them. It's hard to find them in muffin top size. I got to get skinnier. All that's ever left by the time it's like, okay, so like the winter ones are on sale now and they're kind of starting to send them back. So I need to go pick me up some because I'm in a different size now. And I got to buy all new flannels this year. I got to buy everything. It's going to be an expensive year. I'm going to have to buy a couple shirts here and there.
It's worth it. It's an investment in yourself.
I know. Um, the working out has not been doing good. Muffin top might have to go get back surgery. Muffin top's not doing good. I've been to the chiropractor 3 times last week, and I still, like, every other day, my hip just keeps fucking crushing my shit. Like today, I couldn't even feel my left foot all fucking day. I had to actually have a guy at work pull my fucking leg down an inch, and he actually ripped his pants, his jeans, right down the butt crack when he pulled my leg out. And I was like, do it again. I don't think you quite got it. And he pulled my hip down an inch. I was like, "You just saved me $90 from going to the chiropractor." And he went and said, "No problem, man." Turned around and he's like, "Did we get it?" And I get up off the floor and I was like, "Well, I can't tell because I've been sitting all day." Because I was telling him, I'm like, "Man, I'm gonna fucking be disabled soon." He's like, "What are you talking about? All you do is sit on your ass on a computer and do math." I'm like, "Well, it's fucking killing me sitting on my ass to do math on a computer." I don't know. It's fucking terrible. Fucking terrible. Pickled jalapeno and carrots. I've never done that, but I could get on board with that, Sophia B.
Oh, that sounds like a great combination.
But yeah, anyway, he turned around and he had a split right down the back of his jeans. He looked like SpongeBob SquarePants. He ripped his pants. That was funny. Where there's a will, there's a way. 100% great and grace. Make all the ornamentals, edible ones. I'm lost on that. Grit, catch me up to speed.
Orientals?
Yeah, but it's
I don't think
I'm
you can
too
call them
retarded
that
to
anymore.
say. No, it's like ornamental. I don't know what the fuck that means. Is that like
Like ornaments? Or are we talking about
herbs?
Orientals like from
$90 a month for
Asia?
unlimited family plan. Yeah, I don't have the family plan. I just go in when I need it. Need it. Like if I'm borderline, can't sit down and stand, and yeah, that's when I go. I don't set up a plan or nothing. I go and get E-stem and roller table with that too, but usually Muffin Top hits his deductible every year. Just doing my regular medical shit because I'm so fucked up. So if you're a chiropractor in the Nebraska area, I have a spot for you on my mag because
No fucking kidding. I'll call you doctor.
no
Come
shit.
hang out with me.
Call him Kia. It's
I'm
like my
actually-
neck, my back.
Dude, that's my life, bro. Don't even. But yeah, it probably didn't help. I was mudding and painting all day fucking Sunday. I was so tired. I don't even think I did a chat Sunday, dude. I was fucking dead. Doing all that Mohican work. It's okay. Gotta get all this money now while my body can still do it, so when my son don't have to bust his body to get out of it. 90, I pay $79 a month, unlimited family plan. Oh yeah. It's like 80 some bucks, but yeah, my deductible is $5K, so got to get up there. Usually, after you hit up a few back doctors and do a bunch of injections and nerve block shit, and you're pretty much there. So just go ahead and figure I'm pissing away $5,000. I'm working for free for $5,000 for the beginning of the year just to exist for the year, so that's fun. Everyone big, and it's taking money out of my prepping budget for my medical budget, which is bullshit. But that's okay. We will survive. I missed a bake off. I'm sorry, guys. What are we talking about tonight? The news is all over. The my pussy and my crack. Those for you, lawfully. I just read that comment you put in. The tariff things up and down and all the way around. I seen something. It was kind of like that channel that we watch for the Russian news, but it was China and how they're saying they're all right and everything. Dude, their domestic production market is imploding this week. It's crazy. Like just a different news perspective view. But I had to watch it on Google Translate because I couldn't understand what they were saying. But it was insane, dude. Like, yeah, lawfully, look it real good. It's a new bake off. Let's do it. I think one of my chats froze. That's messed up. Let's get Muffin Top to 1,000 like, share, subs. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this. I have videos coming, guys. I got my stuff from My Patriot Supply. I got the water pitcher going in the fridge right now. I'm pretty sure Fiend Dog was the one asking if it was worth it. So it has like a little 10-cup reservoir on top, and it comes with 2 filters. They go for either 3 months or 100 gallons, whichever comes first. They're really tiny. They're like about an inch wide and about 2 inches tall, and it runs 2 of them. And so you fill up the little reservoir, and then it goes down into the pitcher, kind of like a Brita filter or whatever. And then you just keep refilling that little 10-cup deal until the pitcher's full. I got that in the fridge right now working. I'm going to have to time it and see how long it takes to filter out the 10-cup section. But I just put one in there for now so I can make a gallon of tea because it's summertime. I drink a lot of tea. And
You do caffeinated or uncaffeinated?
Oh yeah, definitely caffeinated. As dark a tea as I can get. Which, by the way, before the tariffs and stuff go way off, coffee market is about to go nuts. So if you need your caffeine, go pick up your tea now because that's going to be an alternate that everybody's going to jump to quick. Especially dieting, like green tea and stuff's already good for you anyway. Um, and you could drink hot tea if you like hot coffee. It's pretty much the same thing. It's not quite as strong, but it'll get you there. Um,
Oh, I just got an update, Muffin. Your
what up? What up?
parcel was delivered.
Oh, sweet. To Jay?
Nope, yours. Jay's
Oh.
already got his.
Oh, it was whoopsie. Let me
This morning.
oh nice. Let me tell R to go hit the PO box.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on my T-shirt. I guess they'll ship. Like Jay doesn't actually have them in stock. Somebody makes them for him.
I didn't know Jay had t-shirts.
Yeah, he put them out like what, a month ago?
Oh shit. Okay.
Several weeks, 3
He
weeks.
even makes them in pretty big. I
Oh.
can't talk. Pretty big boy sizes.
I just
Hey.
need 2XL tall, bro. That's all I need.
Hey,
It's just enough to cover my gun.
There is a rule with the shirts though, Muffin. You're not allowed to lose a fight in one.
Oh yeah, I did. Okay, I seen you post that. I didn't know what shirt you were referring to. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm retarded. That's cool. I feel dumb now. Grow your own tea. Grit and grace. That might be something I need to look pretty hard into because Muffin Top is a tea fiend. What do you recommend? I know you can do tea from like turnips and stuff. I've never had it personally, but like what's yeah, drop what you need to grow for tea because
Drop
Muffin
them in
Top.
the Discord.
I might be very interested in that. You want to talk about a sick barter item, dude? If you could grow stuff for tea and dry it and make tea bags, well, yeah, how would that work? Do they have reusable tea bags that you can refill yourself, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have
Yeah, you
they have
child.
they're the little metal they're like
Somebody
the little
clip
metal
that.
circle ball things.
Oh yeah, like over in the Middle East. Okay, I know what you're talking. That's a good idea, actually.
Dude, and they're super cheap on Amazon. They're super cheap. Like
Dude,
every 2 months
speaking
I buy
of
them for my grandma.
metal stuff. Okay, your seed start little pots and the trays. You can get stainless steel one of those here directly. Get ready right at the tail end of the gardening season. If you want to pick those up on sale, because like I use a lot of the plastic ones because I get them in all my starts, so I save them because I'm cheap, and because I use them. And B, even if you just get all like the little ones that come in a pot, like in one deal, those are like fucking $13, man, like 12 something. If you get the stainless steel ones, yeah, they might be 20, $25. But if you've ever started a bunch of seeds yourself and you fill up 300 of those little damn trays, like an SHTF, eventually those things crack and break and they're useless. If you have the stainless steel ones, one investment now, especially if you do it while you're young, or you got another 20 years, whatever, they're going to pay for themselves if you start seeds every year. You know what I mean? So that's a pretty good long-term investment thing that nobody's talking about because it's not tactical and it doesn't have millimeter behind it. But that's something that's going to keep you alive is starting seeds. So I reuse all of mine. Just sanitize them before using again. Yep, bathtub with some bleach, baby, and then let them dry right on a clothesline, redneck style. It works really good. You definitely want to clean them because if you overwatered them or whatever, or you didn't get them clean enough, you can get fungus on them and or gnats. Gnats, those they lay their larvae in that shit, and then you get that's like some people ask me all the time. They're like, "How come I got all these like little gnats and flies?" Well, they planted their larvae in your shit. Put some cinnamon around your plant. Um, that's another thing, dude. If you could stock a 55-gallon drum of cinnamon, right? Like you can bake with that shit. You can keep fungus off your plants with that shit. Like, do chickens do cinnamon? Does that do anything for your chickens gut health wise? I'm not sure on that, but yeah, both of my chats are I have all three. I have my phone. I have both my chat bot and my YouTube chat or Rumble chat is all frozen at different spots. That's really weird.
So how important is what are the uses for cinnamon?
You put them in your soil. It'll keep ants away. So for you in Florida, you got fire ants, right? You might want some fucking cinnamon just around your house.
What?
Yeah, keeps ants away, kills them.
Huh.
You go put that on an ant mound, they're dead. So if I get ants around, like I had ants, they grew. I think they built a nest in one of my sprinklers one year. Well, I just put some cinnamon in it and then ran it, and then put some more cinnamon in it, and they were gone. Um, but yeah, if you get like a plant that's just covered in ants, like don't put it on the plant, but put it in the soil around it because sometimes it can mess with the plant. But it'll kill everything because they got to come down, right? So yep, works pretty good.
All right.
Yeah, or like if you're in the seed starting phase, like now, if you get a little bit of mold in the tray, you can sprinkle some cinnamon around. If you know where all your, like if your starts have kind of popped up. I don't know if I do it until they pop up, just to see where they're at. You know what I mean? Because some plants, I don't think you want to put it on all your plants. Um,
And then that's just like the finely ground stuff, like how you use for baking and shit. You just
yeah,
grind
like
it real short,
yeah, like a little shaker from Walmart, or like you go to Sam's and get that big tub of it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yep, that's the good shit. See, that's why I want to get a. I was able to get through a friend, but they don't have their thing anymore. I used to be able to get this supply house that would serve to like restaurants and stuff, but since they don't do that anymore, you
Yeah,
can't
we
just walk in and buy anything at this one, which is stupid. You have to have a business, which I understand. That's their market, but
mine. That I go to Restaurant Depot to get seasonings in bulk, and all you need is a tax ID, and they don't care.
damn, I wish I had one like that. That was cool like that.
Well, it doesn't even have to be your tax ID. Just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, this one like actually checks to see if you have a business account and then won't let you pay cash even. I'm like, are you guys dumb? Like, you guys are lame.
With big things like that, you literally make money off of moving bulk. Like
Yeah,
you want to move as much as possible.
yeah. You just hate money or what? Like, I want to come in and buy like a 5 pound bag of onion powder and shit. Why? Because it's going to be way more. Well, that's way less work for me to do. You know what I mean? Or like chili flake. Like I don't have to grow a shitload of cayenne peppers and dry them out. Like I'll go buy all that right now. I'll buy a trash bag full of that shit. You know what I mean? I use a ton of that.
I couldn't imagine how much it must suck to make onion powder.
Onion powder ain't bad. Actually, if you take the little yellow shell off the outside, that's what you get your onion powder from. The shit everybody just throws away anyway.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you just throw that. You wash it, you bake it, or throw it in a dehydrator, and then you just throw it in a blender, and it's onion powder. It's done.
Fuck, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I gotta mute y'all real quick. R's walking over here. He went and got the PO box drop. Talk amongst yourselves. Topic to be continued.
Topic who? Grace, are woodpeckers actually like? Are they bad? I've noticed two of them around me.
Can y'all see my screen?
No, your cam's off.
I was trying to screen share.
No, it's not showing it.
Okay. I'll stop then. Before I show something I shouldn't. OPSEC, not get your mind out of the gutter. Did you hear me talking about Mark Legan, or was I muted?
You've been muted for like the last 3.5 minutes.
Dang it.
What were you talking about?
I was telling everybody to go over to Muffin Top's Discord, and under the tactical channel, Mark Legan posted some painted pew pics.
Oh yeah, those came out really, really well. That made me want to go get some stuff out and go play.
I get 2 or 3 days of good weather. I've got one that I want to do.
Ours dog just tore after a rabbit. He's going to be a little late.
I'm doing my with some of the paint I got on sale. I'm gonna do. I haven't decided what the other color is, but I'm gonna do yellow and I'm not sure some other kind of bright color for my son's 22. I want to do his bright color until he gets a little bit older.
That's all right. Yeah, I really, really, really want to get my locker project done. I got to paint strip it.
I've got mine half painted right now. That for like the last half year.
Yeah, I got one that I ended up putting upstairs in the main bedroom. My wife's loadout, and then my suppressed loadout, and then I want to put one down here. And I'm thinking about getting, like those 2 foot tall, like, what do they call those? File cabinets. I thought about getting those and making just like a wood top for that. And then that kind of be like my review table and shit. And then, like, eventually when I get a camera, we can look at that and I could have like a gun there. I could just do like a gun cleaning stream because, like, that's something I've been slacking on lately is I'm running out of time to do stuff. Or like if I was just getting like a kit ready or like going through a bag, I could do that while I'm talking to you guys, like, and do it like on video, Or if I just wanted to rotate through like 6 flats of cans and just put dates on everything, and rotate it out.
I just
Citrus
got
strip.
one of those. I just got one of those.
You cut out there.
Yeah, I had to mute it. I yell at the kids. I don't know why he's awake.
You
I
good?
just got one of those like 2 drawer high ones with the lock on it from Walmart for like $35 a few weeks ago. I think I put it in the prepping stack.
What up, R? We're live. It says Tacky Muffster. Oh, you want to do the
And
honor? You got to come.
I'm surprised y'all get away with putting that sort of stuff on your packages. When I know that one lady at the post office is like, "What's TMT?"
Well, I mean, if my grandmother can send me stuff, Jay. If my grandmother can send me stuff to my favorite address to my favorite grandson, I mean, you can do whatever you want.
I feel you. Kids come first. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think you just fucked up my audio, R.
Oh, and I'll let you guess what 2 items in there my son insisted on me putting in the bag.
All right. R, his son put 2 things in the bag. We got to figure it out.
Sound like jelly beans.
Jelly beans.
Like a jar of jelly beans
I like
when I was walking over here.
jelly beans. Did your dog get that rabbit? I just said I watched him. I watched you was walking. I said you're going to be a little late. Art Flash just took off after a rabbit.
Did he? Oh.
Turn on your camera and show us.
I can't.
Triple antibiotic
I
ointment?
guess I could. Wait. Guys, you guys are going to Inception. You ready? I'm going to do a P.O. Box drop video.
Everything in there is appropriate for YouTube.
Okay. Hang on. All right, R.
Oh, yeah, I just got these.
This is the Tactical Muffin Top. Inception chat, P.O. Box drop from Justin B. R's going to pull stuff out. We got some over-the-counter medicine here. We got some triple antibiotic ointment and some Oragel. Muffin Top is a big proponent of stacking those to the rafters. Thank you, Justin B.
For like a canker sore or what?
That's like for your bad.
You're not screen sharing.
I'm taking a video on my phone, Waffle. You'll see it on YouTube later.
Emergency can opener?
Oh, yeah. Got the emergency can opener, so I didn't have to buy one. Thank you.
Little radio.
Sure. Oh, that was it. That's from your kid? Wait a minute.
Charger, I'm assuming, for the radio?
This is the valve thing?
Yeah, there's
Oh,
battery.
shit.
Another charger.
Okay. Clip for it.
Charging face. Plastic dinosaur.
Oh, sick! All right, that was what your kid put in.
Another plastic dinosaur.
The dinos. Stegosaurus, and I can't ever remember this one. The one that has the hard head. What is that one called?
Pachycephalosaurus.
Whatever R just said.
Anti-acid
tablets. Tums, great for the garden, guys. By the way, if you need anything that needs vitamin
antenna, I'm
C.
assuming, for the radio. That's a piece of the radio.
Oh yeah.
And some acetaminophen. Walgreens brand.
Cold and flu. Sheesh. Thanks, Justin B. He's a man, bro.
No problem, bro.
Go with the
There's a bag of clips in there. Those are extra clips for the radios because when you first start playing with them, you will break them.
Gotcha. Yeah, you got a couple clips here that I see real quick off of ours pile that he made. Dang, son. Justin B coming in clutch over here. You guys can't hear it, but he's in my head right now because we're actually on a live stream for Muffin Top. Inception stream, everybody. Check us out every Tuesday, Thursday. Welcome to the Big Chungus. Justin B, this guy right here on my panel, sent this package. Look at my sick Batman, guys. Look at this. Scythe. I got this on the dollar auction for $1. Who doesn't like Batman? Anyway, so thanks, everybody. If you see your name in the comments, give you a shout-out in this video that I'm filming that Lawfully didn't understand. I was filming on my phone. But look, Lawfully's in the chat right there. That's him right there. Good job, Lawfully. Thanks, Justin B. I'm going to end this video now, and I'm going to continue the live stream. Say hi, R.
Hey.
Now say bye, R.
Bye.
We have a lot of fun here. Sure. All right, the video's over. I got to upload that later.
I still think that was one of your funniest videos yet. When you're
that's
all right, R, what's your line?
Oh, nice.
Thanks, Justin B. You didn't have to do that. Here, you want to fuck with this radio, R?
Could.
Fuck with this.
That's not a problem. You've seen my prices on that stuff.
Getting a good deal, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Is that because of the thing that you were telling me about that I won't talk about on the internet?
Yeah.
Sweet. Did the one guy ever reach out to you about the? We'll talk offline.
Yeah.
We'll talk offline. Anyway, cool, man. We appreciate that. That's bitching. So this is an additional one over the ones you sent to Jay.
Yeah.
Not
So that's the one that's so you can get rid. That's the one that you're gonna clone to.
Okay, cool. Let's just copy the settings. Sweet. All right. Now I do have to download Chirp, so I actually know what the fuck I'm talking about. 2 base chargers, or put one of these at your house. Here, plug that in. If you can reach the power strip.
Yeah, let's charge.
Hey, get under my desk and plug that into the power strip, and I won't make this sexual for us.
Huh.
Man, that didn't go where I thought it was.
At all.
Oh, yeah.
It's over there. It has plenty of spots open, R. Let me just open my fly here for air. Nothing else.
This has no spots open.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
There's a one spot open, but it won't fit.
All right, put it up over here.
And then Muff, when you get a few more radios, they make they're like $35 right now though. $35 to $40. It's like a 6-bay charger.
Oh shit! All right.
But I'll send you in your next care package. I got like hundreds of those little chargers if you just want to like screw them down to a piece of wood.
Oh yeah, I'm a redneck. I like that.
Well,
cool, man. Thanks,
Justin B. Have you checked
I
out
feel
the
like a dick.
batteries? Have you checked out the USB-C rechargeable batteries?
Every strip in your house is full.
It's because I'm cool.
Oh.
Let me put one of these clips on so I can break it,
Well,
like
there's
Justin B said. All right. Well, this is Muffin Top's inadequacy as comms, guys, because I just use smoke signals, as I've told you. Mostly because we all know where we're going around here.
It's plugged in at your other desk over there.
Hang on it. Attached to the smokestack.
What? Quit it. You cut out there, Lawfully.
He's on mute.
I see that. Let me catch up on the chat here. Grandkids just left. I'm tired now. Tim O'Manton says, "Hey man, kids will do that to you. I feel you." Mine ended up getting sick today, so if he has a fever tomorrow, either Muffin Top or the wife, which Muffin Top's way ahead at work, so I'll probably just stay home with him because my wife's too important at work to miss. Anyway, it's a good problem for Muffin Top to have. So we'll see how that goes. Hey, put this screwed. Never mind, I got it. Lawfully, you're muted, dude. You're trying to do show and tell. There you go.
Yeah, but the viewers at home can't see unless you turn it on.
Can't
Oh.
see. Oh.
Right, let me take Chungus off. Ba-ba-bum.
Oh, he's got the room, McCoy.
Can I add you this way? Hang on. Promote to moderator, mute, kick. How did you present your screen? No. How did you take over my screen last time, Lawfully?
I don't know. You just
I don't
put
know.
me on stage.
Well, hang on.
Oh, that's how it works.
Present. Solo.
There
Oh, I
it is.
did it.
You on?
Yeah,
I can't see it.
I can't
Good.
see myself. There we go.
I can't see it, but I'm glad you guys can.
Ready.
That's really weird.
This one, this battery, will charge off the docks, but it also will charge off low definition camera. Will
Ooh.
also charge off of a USB-C.
Oh,
That's the one that that's Jay's upgrade that he
Yeah,
has.
yeah.
I gotta run.
You rock a. See you. Oh, there you go. You popped up on my screen now. So, can you charge that bad boy with a solar panel? Have you timed it to see how long it takes?
No, I don't have a solar panel,
Oh, well,
but I got an extendo antenna.
Holy Jesus! Would you feed that thing some Miracle Grow? God damn!
It's like a slap bracelet.
Yeah, that's cool. The one that Jay was showing in his stream last night, that seems like a wiry deal, but I think probably take less weight than that little deal.
Yeah, I want one of those mini antennas because this is kind of
Yeah.
a pain in the ass to stow in your gear.
Yeah, you know, Muffin Top trying to cut weight out of anything since. You know, I might have to. I should reach out to Safelight because
Holds up.
I honestly don't think I should carry my plate carrier anymore. 'Cause I am
Battery.
fucked up. I love that. So do you just when you're walking around and you don't want to live stream, do you just listen to like the radio and the weather and shit on it?
Not with any regularity because it irritates everyone else in the house. But
I gotcha. Well, if you do the mic, can you just listen to it like one earbud? Because like I could get on board with just walking around listening to the radio all day.
well, so right now I don't have the plug-in for my Ear Pro.
Oh, gotcha.
I just have the little shitty like 1992 Secret Agent shitty earbud that it comes with.
Yeah,
And
they
it's
come with
wired.
those.
Hey
So,
man,
I've just never bothered.
I feel you.
What we need is the fencing, like Jay was showing off that fence that keeps you from hitting the buttons.
Dude, yeah, Pat Wright would make a killing on them puppies.
I know there's files for it, so we get Pat to get it. The other thing is the extended buttons.
Yeah, for the volume.
Get him to make the extended buttons.
Oh, all right, let me see that.
That they have those little shielding cases. I forget where I saw it. I'm sure I have it on my tab in a tab on my phone somewhere. Where they
I know
have
T-Bird Outdoors sells them.
That's cool. Any issue with the top of this thing? Like, does it have like a little blinking light on top? Does
Yeah,
it show
you
you when
can
it's
turn it
charging?
off.
Just tape it or whatever.
There's a little let me go look at one actually.
You can turn that
Oh,
off.
by the way, while we're live, thanks, man, Justin B. That was freaking badass of you, bro. You don't have to be doing all that. But I do have a new mag member. Well, another mag member that I'm going to see if I can program. I'm going to have to put up some repeaters in a couple operating areas. But this guy was looking at see if he could reach mine. He's about 30 minutes away. We were going to see if we could set up enough repeaters in between us and a jump spot between another mag member to see if we could reach each other.
Yeah, 30 minutes away. If it's relatively open, you'll be fine.
Really? Shit, that's awesome. Okay, cool. I'm gonna have to test this when I drive around and see where my range is on this puppy.
Flappy antenna.
Well, if you give it do you carry a pill for that thing to just swang right up on its own, or?
Nah, you just tape it down.
Oh, Muffin, that what the little thing that on the top, that's
Yeah.
actually if you hit the bottom left button a few times. If you hit the bottom left button, what is it once? Let me see. Turn on. You hit it once, there's a white light. You hit it twice, it flashes. You hit it again, it turns off.
The AB button or the
It says MONI on it.
Oh, gotcha. On the
Bottom
far
left.
left. Oh shit! You can use that as a flashlight, dude. That's pretty bitchy.
Yeah.
SOS. Okay, cool. I've never fucked with comms before. We got like walkie talkies, like the Cobra walkie talkies, and then CBs.
Don't press and hold it, or you'll squawk up.
Yeah, you 10-4 rubber duck. You got any lot lizards inbound? I'm hauling a big old load of wood coming on in hot, ready to leave some splinters on the trail out.
Okay, you can take me off now.
I can't take you off. I can only take you on, buddy.
Magpul Industries.
Boom. Back to the Chungus. So that video should be fun for you guys to watch in between the chat and that video. But yeah, I got some cool stuff. I'll talk about it, try and remember everything. I got some glow sticks from my Patriot Supply. I got that water pitcher, which, by the way, I checked the reservoir while I was up there. And how long have I been on this chat? An hour and 12 minutes. So in about an hour, it had already done it. So I'd assume it went through quicker than that. And I filled that reservoir up again and in the pitcher. I got
What is that reservoir?
It's small. It's only 10 cups.
Okay.
Yeah, so you got to fill it up a couple times to get like a gallon of water.
Yeah, but I mean, if it's going through that slow with gravity, it's pulling all the gunk out. So
right. I mean, even if you're just like pulling all the fluoride and stuff out, like that's just better. That's just better health for your family in general. So they said on the package it's 100 gallons or 3 months is when they recommend to change the filters. So just go ahead and plan on getting 4 packs of filters, and you have water filtered for an entire year, right? That's there, and it's super light. I don't know if you guys have picked up like those Brita filters or those Aqua whatever the hell ones they sell at Walmart. It's lighter than both of those, and it's pretty thin. Like I'm sure I'll take it with us to deer camp because then we could just put well water straight into it because we have this one well that doesn't go through nothing. That's kind of iffy. We've never drank nothing with it, but we wash our deer out. We fill up our deer washing jugs and stuff and our hand washing jugs. But honestly, I think with this, I'd be pretty comfortable just drinking right out of it. But you're Chungus. You are Chungus. I'm so proud of you. That's cool. LOL, lot lizards. That got Sophia. Nice. That's a big 10-4 substituted pile of monkey nuts. Nice. Some bitchin'. Oh, I missed it. Some bitchin'. I love it. What up, Calhoun? Demo Man Don was liking what Gen X was dropping. That's funny. Bake Off, Robin, you blind again? What are you talking about, Sophia B? I just dropped like 10,000 muffins the other one. Don't even play, girl. Sophia, you give me proof that you get me another 250 subs, and I'll go ahead and send you something nice, okay? You won't even need to worry about using muffins.
Yeah, I quit playing the game because I have a gambling problem, and I always tell myself I'm not going to go over a bet more than 20. I'm not going to bet more than 20, and then I do it, and then I get smashed in it every single time. That's why I don't gamble.
Yeah, I feel you, bro.
Like, share, and sub to Tactical Muffin Top.
You know what I hadn't seen? Oh, that's because this is Walgreens brand. Severe cold and flu. I've never picked this up before. I'm going to have to try this out. What, buddy? Hang on, my son wants a hug. Everybody, I'm gonna give him these dinos. Talk amongst.
Yeah, those dinos are brand new. You can give them to him.
Yeah, we're gonna have to change his name to Chief Muffin Top.
Change it to what?
Chief Muffin Top.
Chief.
He runs the casino. Did y'all see the new Springfield Armory Kuna, Kuna? It's their new PCC. Their Scorpion slash AR.
I saw a picture of it, but then I just kind of kept scrolling because I prefer not to buy Springfield new.
Same. It's got all the late boomers, early Gen Xers creaming their pants.
Whoa, cream in my pants. What's happening here? The dinos are a big hit, Justin B. He said, "That's so cool. Your friend sent you dinos."
Yeah, we were because we're in the prepping closet. What's up, bub?
The prepping closet. I got.
We're in the prepping closet, and then he went into his one of his bins that's got like the power outage toys and stuff like that. And there's a brand new pack of dinos in there. He's like, open. I was like, all right.
Man,
And he kept trying to put it in the bag, so I was like, all right, go for it.
That's cool. Heck yeah, man. Getting the littles involved in prepping ain't nothing wrong with that, right? Lawfully, you squared out a couple kids yet?
What kind of question is that?
Just a question.
You mean like today or?
Hey, man, you drop whatever you need. You got kids, right?
Yeah.
I know you did.
Would you like forget?
No, you just never talk about them. I just thought you hated it. I'm just kidding.
No.
It's for OPSEC.
Yeah.
I feel you.
We got relatives we're avoiding.
Oh, well, yeah, I understand. I understand that probably more than most. LFA Mufster. Thanks, Sophia B. I saw it. I'll pass. Oh boy, what I miss? I'll wait for PSA's PC. See, okay. Oh
The new Springfield Armory Kuna.
no, I'm good.
I know. You just said talk amongst yourselves. I was filling the air gap.
Oh yeah, that's cool. I was trying to catch up on it.
Fuck it. We'll just look at this squirrel eat corn long way.
That's the only way to eat corn lawfully. Don't even fucking play. Streebog.
What, the easy way?
Yeah, the easy way lawfully. That's the natural way. Our throats are that direction. We're good to go.
You know what's messed up? So I've seen that video of the people opening the banana upside down, and
Yep.
it became a fucking habit.
Dude, that's the best way. Then you don't have those little stringy things.
Yeah, like I mean that's how I do it every time now. But everybody looks at me like I'm crazy.
You're like, whatever. Have fun eating your banana pubes. I'm over here eating just straight polished banana. But hell yeah, that's funny. That's funny right there. I don't care who you are. Yeah. I gotta tell you what, man. What is it that Caltech Sub 2K Gen 3, man. Somebody's dropped a deal where it was on sale for 400 muffins, and I almost went and picked that sucker up.
Gen 3, that's the one that you can fold with the red dot on it.
Yeah, it folds right and left, kind of like the Smith and Wesson one, but they do like a fold hinge. So yeah, you don't have to do like mine's the Gen 2, so I have like a quick detach on the bottom rail and then I put it on top. It holds close enough to zero, but it doesn't hold zero, you know. Lawfully, I think you like this. I think you're jealous of this Chungus here. I think you want to eat corn that way.
He keeps putting himself in the background. I'm trying to get a good screenshot of the corn hanging out of his mouth, but he won't leave it on long enough.
Do you say you want the twist and shout carbine?
Yeah. Is it awesome? Have you seen any reviews on them yet?
I mean, they've been out a while.
I
People
know.
like them.
Yeah. R wants to get one in 5.7. Do
They
they
don't come
okay.
with a way to aim them, so you got to go dot or flip up irons.
I know. Well, honestly, a lot of people like either drill out the rear one on the old one, or they do the metal sight that's like notched in a U open,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like a pistol sight anyway. So it's probably a good move on their end just to remove some mechanical crap they had to put on there anyhow that people weren't super crazy about unless you like peep sights, which I don't mind it. I haven't even drilled mine out. I didn't mind just the factory look, but I understand. Like if you was posted up and that's your only viewpoint, how it could be an issue.
M Carbo sells a bunch of accessories to upgrade the Keltec Sub
Mm-hmm.
2000.
Yep. I was buying up pieces slowly and then I quit because I heard that once you take one apart, you're never, ever, ever going to want to take it apart again. So I got like the screws. I wanted to get the trigger guard upgrade because I could see that trigger breaking and that trigger guard breaking. And then I was going to do the irons, the metal sight, and I probably would have been good. Just those three upgrades. But that's like $150, just those upgrades.
Do you run flip ups, backup flip ups on your sub 2K?
No,
Gen 3?
I just rock the peep sights, and then I have a QD with a Bushnell TR25, the thing that just runs forever. And I swear I've maybe put 5 batteries in that thing since I've owned it. The thing just is a tank. I love that thing. And then I got a Baldur Mini 2 with a green laser on it, 1250 lumens. It's clipped way to the front, and I just keep the batteries out of it. And if SHTF happens, I'll put the batteries in it. And so the laser's lined in at 20 yards, and then the dot's at 50. So if I can't get it with the peep sights, I'll put the laser on it or laser conjunction with the red dot. If I can't get one of 3 sighting systems to work, I probably am retarded. But the laser is mostly for like somebody who's not as familiar with peep sights, and you kind of got to get down on that. Like sub 2K kind of weird. So like if I had to hand it off to the wife, and we're like in a building, say put the dot on something and then just squeeze the trigger kind of deal.
Well, yeah, if you got it lined up for 50 yards, that's pretty. Should be able to do it.
Right. Yeah, laser for closer if I had to, but I'd prefer to switch to my pistol if I was closer. Calhoun's baking off the muffins. I'll drop in some muffins here. Hang on, everybody's baking off. Look at that. No topic. We were just fucking around tonight, boys and ladies. I dropped 5,000 in the bake off. Sophia B, here's for you. And Old Man Butt Wrinkles. Oh man, Butt Wrinkles dropping in 2,000 muffins. Holy shit.
He's done 4 a couple times tonight.
Yeah, I've seen him do 4.
I missed it. That guy thought he was getting robbed. No, Sophia B, Chungus is doing more than smoking a cigar, okay? He be stacking food to the rafters. That guy's bringing the 2-wheel freaking folding cart full of freaking corn. You know what I mean? He's listening to Muffin Top. He knows food's the way. Like he's got the nods in the AR, but he's got his little red wagon full of that good shit.
Wait, I just noticed is his wagon tied off to his freaking his plate carrier? Or is that just a leather
I
handle?
think he's got like a leather handle or something in his left hand. But yeah, they did like put it through the wheel. Go AI art. It's kind of. I just noticed that too. That's funny.
It's crazy that they got the front. They got a lot of stuff accurate on it though, but then it did a little bit of a goof. It's always got to be something goofy.
Oh yeah, kind of like his eye up there behind his nod.
I approve of the 8 mag carrier. I approve.
I like that. Yeah, I'd actually freaking rock that thing. That thing's sweet. Somebody asked me what mag carrier he was carrying. I'm like, man, whatever AI dreamed up. I don't know. Like,
I run 8. I run 8 on mine.
that's sick. Yeah, I need to get me. I was telling R, I need to get because I wanted for this challenge. I wanted to run my taps, but I just run it slick. I don't have I don't have any pouches on it, so it's just the 7 mags or 8 mags, and I usually just take one out for a bottle of water. So I actually, for my Minuteman video, I'm gonna rock the Nezumi rig because the only thing I got with GP pouches, and I want to take. I'm gonna put my thermal in one of them, and a rangefinder. I think would be a good call. But yeah, and it's more mags, so yeah, I'm just gonna rock the Nezumi for my Minuteman rig. So I had to move all that crap around, and in between waiting on crap, I don't know what the deal is. I'm waiting on a. I ended up having to rob a thigh holster strap off of another rig. I had to rob my dump pouch and my IFAC off of my camo woodland rig. I didn't. I thought I ordered the S-Tac another mag pouch, but I didn't. So maybe if I go to the surplus thing, I'll just carry 2, so I can carry 3 on this one. Get a double pouch because I got to get one for the radios anyway. I don't know. It's a pain in the ass. What I found is I'm short on pouches, and I thought I had a whole bunch of crap squirreled away. You know, and I need
Check
more.
all the nooks and crannies, all your hiding spots, all the off locations, because I'm sure you got them. You just don't know
Well,
where they're at.
I think everything I have is like on like a hunting bag or something, and I have shit in it that I want in it, so I just left it there. I'll just buy more shit. Like I'll buy the ACU Milsurp shit. It's all getting rattle canned anyway. So like, I'm sure one of the first comments is like, "Oh man, you got a black backpack and you got black freaking suspenders and you got woodland freaking mag carriers and Ranger green this and Coyote tan that." And I'll be like, "Guess
Share
what,
my
bro?
screen.
Share your screen,
Oh, speaking of radio pouches,
bro. I'm just gonna
mom,
rattle can it all."
yeah, my mom texted me. She got me some material, so I'll make us some radio pouches.
Oh, sick. There you go.
But they probably won't get shipped for like 2 months because I'm gonna be gone for a month and a half.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about it. Jay just said to get a double mag pouch, a GI double mag pouch. He said they work really good. He said they're like
Oh yeah,
$5, $8.
yeah, those things are cheap too.
There you go, lawfully. Oh wait, hang on. Um, I've never even seen a window down there. How the fuck am I supposed to present that?
I don't know.
I can't even share it. I don't know how you are doing this. Can
You
I
just
put this to the?
click on that and present it.
I can't. It won't let me click on it. That's really weird.
Oh, that was a funny ass screen right there.
I can't see it. What is it?
It had I don't know whatever you had on just before you clicked off because it had his video in the middle and then on the right side right there.
Yeah.
I can't see anything. All I have is a black
Got
screen.
this week's highlights right up in the front.
I can't share it lawfully.
I think they see it right now.
Can you guys see his screen?
Yeah, move the cursor to the left. Stop. Click.
It won't pull up.
Nothing. I'm in like the middle of a dead zone where you just had me move my cursor.
No, you're good.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
You were talking about the T-Mag earlier, so there's the T-Mag
Oh, right.
with 25 rounds in it, or 26 rounds, because that silver
Follower.
spring right there.
Yeah.
I get
Oh,
it.
hey, I see your thing now. What the fuck? Okay.
That's what gives you your round count, is that silver spring that they paint.
Oh, that's cool. So it costs more money and it doesn't even hold 30 rounds?
No, it holds 30. I just only had 26 to put in there
Oh, gotcha.
because some lady
For,
needed 4
for
rounds.
guidelines.
On her barrel.
Oh.
For guidelines.
Yeah, and this is in Minecraft. But yeah, I got the My Patriot, dude. My Patriot has a deal. I don't know if you guys checked it out. They have a meat deal. So whatever you're buying meat wise, hold on, let me find it. They're dropping extra protein on your order if you get. Hang on, where is it?
I was just gonna say take a screen share off.
No, I'm looking on my phone.
Clearly, Kowloon. Clearly.
They got. Hang on, where is it? I'm scrolling. Hang on.
And it's a low cap, Kowloon.
It's clearly an airsoft mag. Yeah, that's hilarious. All right, so they got okay. Here's the promotion. It starts 4/7, ends 5/4. Right, so that's about a month, a little under a month. You get $361 off of the Mega 3-month food kit, and maybe I'll do like a short or a video on this, just talking about it, and I'll bring it up on the screen or whatever. Might be a better way to do it. But they are adding, with the so for the same price as the standard kit, so you get the standard kit for $361 off, whatever that comes out to. But they're also going to add $360 of extra just straight beef, chicken, and extra vegetables. They're going to throw that in there on top of like their little meal kits in there. So it takes you from their 1,500, 2,000 calorie, whatever the packet says, and you can mix in the beef and the veggies in there of anything, right? Or the chicken, whatever. And you can up it to 2,500 calories a day. So basically, they're saving you $741 in freeze dried food.
And how much is that order to get the $700 worth of stuff?
Let me look. Let me pull it up real quick. And I think my code's going to work for this too, BT Dubs. So you save a little bit more. 3-month food supply kit is long term. 1 year, not that. 3 month. It's normally $1,058. It's on sale for $697. So $700. You're getting another freaking 300. You're getting basically $1,000 worth of food for $700.
Good.
So it's actually a pretty good deal. Here, I'll screen share it. And the protein's the most expensive part. So like just the fact they're working with you, it's a pretty good deal. So this is the kit.
Yeah, you gotta watch with them too. Sometimes if you add some stuff to your cart, well, it's not even if you add it to the cart. Like when I went to go buy, it threw up like a bonus deal, and then it's like, oh no, thank you, and then it popped up another bonus deal, and then one popped up for protein. So I was like, okay, add that too.
Yeah, here it is. Here's the mega protein kit. All beef. What is that? Red beans, black beans, pinto beans, and chicken. Okay, so they got some beans in there, but you're getting the meat. And freeze dried beef is expensive.
Yeah, it is.
So they're chucking in extra protein for nothing. And the beans ain't no joke, just to throw in, some soups or whatever. R is looking at buying the 3-month fruit kit, because that's one thing that we've found a gap in our prepping is like we grow a lot more veg than fruit. And the fruit that we eat, like watermelon and crap, like we're barbecuing every weekend. So we pretty much annihilate it. Like all of our cantaloupe, all of our strawberries, all of our watermelon and shit, we pretty much just eat them up as a mag, as a family, So
I bought a big thing of fruit for what was it 2 years ago from them, or yeah, I think it was from them. But I bought them to put in with oatmeal, so oatmeal doesn't get boring.
Heck yeah, and that's that's a good boost too with the sugar and all that. Look at this, dude. Oh, dude, look at this. 69,000 people viewed this today. If that don't tell you everybody's freaking switched on to prepping, and more people than usual. I've heard a lot of people, like I've been telling you, I've had 3 or 4 different families coming and talking to me because they know I'm a hunter. And they're like, hey, what do you do to like save meat. And I'm like, okay, what do you want to save meat for? And they they want to start prepping as the end goal, where they want to start. But they didn't know, they don't want to sound crazy and go, hey man, I've seen doomsday preppers. I want to be that. Like, prepping is mainstream. People just don't know how to approach it. You know what I mean? So, and by the way, these guys, they dropped an announcement and they're not increasing their prices due to tariffs either. So I think they probably do stuff domestic. Don't quote me on that. I'd have to ask them for sure. But yeah, I might do a little video on that just
What
to
was
try
that?
and. They're not raising their prices due to tariffs.
Oh,
Yeah, they dropped a little deal for everybody saying, hey, we're not increasing our prices due to tariffs. So I'm like, oh, that's bitching. Oh, look at it. You can do the payment thing like Red Dawn does too. 4 payments, $175 a month. And then you get your points on your credit card on top of that, right? It's not too bad. Might be a little bit easier to chunk right there than the 700, which it's shitty, economy. I understand. So I'm not saying to go put yourself in debt, but if you wanted, freeze dried, set it and forget it, 3 months worth for 20 some odd years,
Oh yeah.
Just saying. That's Muffin Top approved.
Got some more of that peak refuel in.
Did you?
Yeah, I got some new flavors.
I wish they would have contacted me. I've reached out to them a couple times. That shit is delicious, honestly. But I tell you what, that package that I did for ReadyWise, their stroganoff, that is their. They have a high end brand. What did they say it? They have some dude sign his name signed on it. But yeah, that's like their high end brand. And dude, that shit was pretty good. Like, between Peak Refuel, that ReadyWise one, and the Mountain House one, dude, if I had to pick the stroganoff, like, Mountain House is the bottom. And I know sometimes we get good deals on Mountain House, and it's like available everywhere because everybody has a fucking Walmart, right? But dude, seriously, Peak Refuel and that higher end ReadyWise is freaking bomb.
The Ready Hour?
Yeah, whatever I'm saying. No. ReadyWise. I'm not affiliated.
No, it was ready. No, oh yeah, it was ReadyWise because you didn't get a code or whatever from them. But
yeah, I don't have an affiliate link with them, but they sent a bucket and then they sent that premium one to the channel, which I probably need to do a taste test on this bucket. I haven't even cracked it yet because Coldfoot's like, oh man, you should show them cracking it so that way they know it's not like one you had sitting around. I'm like, it's probably a good idea. But yeah, I gotta eat something. This one has creamy pasta and veg, cheesy macaroni, pasta alfredo, Southwest rice and beans, apple cinnamon cereal, brown sugar and maple multigrain cereal, orange drink mix. So probably have something to eat out of that.
Where it's at.
Yeah, that was super cool of them to send that out. And a nice thing to do if you had that bucket and you were gonna stash that in like grandma's house or something, or like in town at a buddy's house that was close to work, so that way you could eat, take a nap before you walked home at night, right? You could crack that open and you can put those 1 pound packages of rice and stuff in there, and you could put some instant mashed potatoes and then put some extra like Spam and chicken and a can opener and stuff like that in there, and some dehydrated water. But you could fluff that bucket up a little bit if you just had that to store somewhere, so you could get more calories in there too.
There's always a little bit of airspace in those for you to drop some extras in.
Especially if y'all are dehydrating your own shit, right? So you dehydrate. Okay, who was that? Modern Refugee did it, and I'm gonna do it too. You go buy those bags of frozen peas and carrots for 98 cents at Wally World. Dude, that guy dehydrated like 10 packs and it filled up 3/4 of a glass jar. He put them in a mason jar and sealed it with his vacuum sealer. Dude, 10 packs of frozen vegetables in one freaking glass jar. That is a ton of calories in like no space.
Wait, you can dehydrate that shit?
Yeah. All you have to do is thaw it out. So you put it in your water, whatever, put it on a paper towel, whatever, let it dry for a minute, throw it in the dehydrator.
Because I run my dehydrator at work, so.
Dude, yeah. Run that shit all damn day, bro. Yeah, I need to get on my dehydrator. I was dehydrating banana chips like crazy because the boy likes it, and I stock a shitload of oatmeal, and I like bananas in my oatmeal, so banana chips, duh, and they're a quick
Wait,
snack.
what? So you make the oatmeal and then you add bananas to it and then dehydrate it?
No, 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 no. So I store and vacuum seal and Mylar seal the oatmeal, right? Well, I just make banana chips on the dehydrator, which I like to eat them when I'm hunting too. So just they're a good snack and they fill you up because they're dehydrated. But you can just throw them in your oatmeal while you're cooking your oatmeal, and they'll get pretty close to. They'll be a little bit crunchy still, but they're pretty
Oh yeah,
bomb.
it'll pull a little bit of moisture back from the oatmeal. And oh yeah, I can see that. All right.
Yeah,
Are you
pretty tasty.
talking about the Beyond meals? Are those the signature meals you're talking about?
No, but I do need to try one of them. Let me put
The
the.
Beyond is the not real meat shit, right?
So
We
what I
Oh, it might be.
understand,
You're right.
yeah, they have like tofu and stuff in there, but they also have the gluten free option there. So like if that was somebody was asking about the gluten free deal, that's your option.
that curry right there is good, man.
Hey, dude, it looks bomb.
At that price too, it's really good.
Yeah, what under 9 muffins? Nothing wrong with that.
You know, if you need like like
I don't
another
think this Beyond is
something
made
to
with
add to your
Beyond
cart
meat.
to get free shipping, it works.
Say that again, Lawfully.
I think this is real meat.
Really? Okay. I think well maybe they had a tofu one. I seen one that they had was vegetarian and a tofu option, so I just assumed they were all. I don't know. They don't give me brochures on this shit. I just have to look at the website like you guys. Maybe. Maybe I'll buy one and try it out. Oh yeah, that chicken sausage gumbo. That's what I'm buying. I love gumbo, bro.
Oh, that one's under $9 too.
Dude, they sell those for 15 muffins, and you get that. Dude, I wonder if my discount stacks on that. Like, yeah, it's like 80 cents, but still, like, it's 80 cents, right?
No, the discount's not going to stack on top of stuff on sale.
Okay. That would be busted.
I mean, I'm not seeing anything that explicitly says that it's not meat. It looks like meat.
Yeah, I think the other one said chicken in it when you were scrolling, so it's like it's not.
I mean, it's
I'm pretty
claiming
sure one of
chicken.
them has tofu in it, so I guess that must have been the one I clicked.
Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to be confused with the Beyond fake beef,
Right.
since these are all chicken.
Okay. Shit, maybe that's just like their, yeah, maybe that's their higher end to raise to the call of peak and all that.
So then, who's the
Ready wise, they actually
guy?
sell those at Sam's. I
Yeah,
got those
that sounds
survival
well.
shots too. BT Dubs.
How
I
much
got
is that survival shot right now?
15. Normally 27.95. Yeah,
Why would I share this to Pinterest?
that's really weird. But yeah, that's just a way to carry some calories. It's super light. I figured get home bag. I might vacuum seal those into like 4 little packages and put them in 4 different bags, kind of deal.
Well, I mean, and those got like B12 and all kinds of stuff in them too. Like,
Yeah, it's just like a quick energy boost that you can eat. You don't have to stop and crack a meal open or whatever. Like you just keep popping a couple of those and keep on walking.
Tastes like chocolate.
Yeah. I don't remember what flavor I got, but I think they had peanut butter, strawberry, chocolate, and vanilla. Can't remember which ones I got.
I'm staying away from peanut butter flavored stuff because I got so much peanut butter stacked that if I ever need to tap into it, I'm afraid I might get sick of peanut butter, which I doubt. But
Dude, no way.
They have real MREs too.
yeah, I got a few of those, but I haven't.
Yeah, I haven't messed with them yet either. I got a
I
guy
think you
who's
make
still
good
getting
money.
MREs for cheap.
What up, ACR?
Oh, I'm not even
Good
in the chat
evening,
anymore.
sir.
How's it going?
ACR, check your Discord, sir. You have a link.
Wait, he's on the Discord now?
Yeah. It's easier to email him, which I did, and he told me to go fuck myself. But ACR, I'm just going to quit asking you, bro. Tuesdays and Thursdays, if you get a free one, I'm game, just let me know. I don't want to be a dick and blow up your email because I hate people that do that to me. You know what I mean? But
Just like this guy when I'm older.
fishing jacket to hide your 19. That's
With his
what ACR
radiation
does.
tablets in his hand.
That's ACR'd a few years, bro, right there for real. He
I
wears that-
fucking miss my wife and the hair around my ears.
Oh yeah.
Look, he's got that like Edgar haircut, but on a white dude.
I don't know, man. You do you.
What
Y'all
tablets
being-
are in his hand? Wait, go down on
You
one
really
side.
zooming in on his hair?
Oh,
That's
does he
cool.
have the radiation tabs in his hand, or is that the energy shots?
Those
Yup,
radi-
see
Yeah.
the radiation tabs and knew it.
Yeah. Look at that big ass fucking knife in there. I almost missed
Jesus.
that the first time.
That looks like AI right there. That knife is.
Yeah, it does kind of look like AI. It's kind of
My
funny.
out the front bayonet.
Why does it look like a pick roll?
Oh, you're good, ACR. I'm just I hate when people blow me up too, so I feel like a dick sometimes. But like whenever it works, bro.
Oh, I will say this: their survival whistle is ungodly loud.
Is it?
I almost
I
put
tell
one
you
in
what,
your package,
that's a good
and
deal.
I almost put one in your package for it, and was like, "I dare you give this to your kid."
no, don't do that.
That
Because
rad
he'll blow up.
triage.
Dude, it
Yeah,
is
somebody
so
was
loud.
asking about that. I have that EMF detector that lawfully, the guy that told me to buy it offline. But honestly, $35, dude. Those potassium pills dry up every time there's a freaking nuclear threat. With the rad card basically thrown in for free, that's a pretty good deal. I got a 100-hour candle. I got those 4-pack of glow sticks. I got a mosquito head net because I was preaching that to you guys, and I figured I'd put one in another pack or a chest rig or something. I got the mosquito net for like $2. It's normally like freaking $10 to $14 at Walmart. I was like, oh, $2? Yeah, I'll throw that in the damn cart, And I just got some non-food related stuff. I got one more. I got mac and cheese I need to do. I like to do a couple videos for them a month, but I don't want to go through their food too much because I don't know which food you guys want me to try next. Maybe I should do like you guys vote for what like 2 or 3 meals for the month that I buy from them. Because I'm just going to use my own discount code because that's just stupid not to, right? So I don't get any better deal than my own discount code.
You know what you do to get engagement on a video? Make a video of it, and then ask the question and be like, "Yeah, put it in the comments." Then that way, when the company comes back to see your engagement on YouTube, they see that you did that, and you see the engagement in the comments.
It's probably a pretty good idea.
That looks suspiciously like the Dollar Tree muffin tin.
Well, yeah, it looks like a bread tin, but they're sized to fit in that little their fuel oven deal, so they're actually smaller than like regular pans.
You're smaller.
Well, I'm Asian, partially Asian, just the wiener part. But yeah, I wouldn't mind trying that sucker out. That would be cool, but I'm not dropping that kind of money right now. I'm trying to do stuff. I do want to get one of the backpack panels though.
Did they go up in
Hey,
price?
it's my purse.
No,
Nope, still
feel like
under
you were-
$50.
I feel like they were
That's
cheaper.
No, that
basically my
$70
purse.
one was with the bag.
Oh,
Yeah, we were talking about that. It's got quite a bit of medical crap in it.
Mm-hmm.
But I
It's
think-
not exactly my purse, but it's real similar.
Yeah, I think Jay's family pack would probably be better. His F pack would be better. Yeah, see, the panel's still $50.
well, Jay's also got a couple new bundles dropping this week sometime.
Yeah, we're gonna get that chest rig that he was talking about for R because R needs another chest rig for a stash location. He has like a micro chest rig, so he get a full one. So that'll be cool to
And
review.
satchel.
Yeah, I kind of like go back up lawfully. I like how you're scrolling for me. This is awesome. It's immerse up. You know,
The
so
other
that flashlight with the glass breaker, with the solar charger. I was telling you how normies probably wouldn't. That's like a good Christmas gift or whatever.
How much is that solar flashlight at right
I think it's $35, but lawfully won't go up anymore. Right there. Oh, $20.
now? $20.
Okay, shit.
All
There
right.
you
Well,
go. 9-in-1. Oh, I didn't know it had that much shit on it, but yeah,
how
you
many
can use.
lumens is that?
Oh, I doubt it's that many, but lawfully not being in control of this is killing me.
How many lumens?
You're going so slow. Oh, it's got SOS mode for like a car. I don't see it. You see the lumen count? I mean, it's not a goon beam for sure, but I bet one of the 9-in-1s is that little strap that you put on your hand. But still, but the glass breaker, they got a taser on the bottom.
It's got
Oh,
a compass on it.
Okay, there you go. Think about that, dude. For a normie, just to have something in their car, how many people die in their cars every year from stupid crap? You buy them that, and then you go to Southern Prepper One and get that wool blanket and the Mylar bag kit from him. Put that in their car with like an MRE or like with a freaking thing of freeze dried food and a couple bottles of water, or like, you know, tell them to refill a metal canteen or an Nalgene canteen, some shit. And they have something in their car, they can survive for a day or two. They have some signaling capability with that thing because somebody was telling me the other day, I went and helped him with that flat tire. I was telling you, remember I had to leave to help that dude with the flat tire? I was like, where's your flashlight? I gave him a flashlight, so he had a flashlight. He clicked it. Batteries are dead. I'm like, dude, it's the fucking middle of winter. You didn't think you should check the batteries that are sitting in your truck all year? Nope. Well, that's dumb. Well, you could put that in a freaking little hook in the back of your window, whatever, you know, those clothing hooks. That thing will get a charge a little bit every day, better than nothing. Or if you just have like a car, just throw that in the back dash or whatever, you know. I like the idea of having a solar panel on the flashlight's what I'm saying.
I mean, glass breakers are super important. We just had a guy drive into a lake here in town earlier this evening, and he didn't make it out the car.
Holy shit.
Yep, they gotta have glass breaker, man.
Especially even like an elderly person, glass breaker is a pretty good idea. But
Honestly,
well, I mean,
if your car's underwater, it's not easy to break a windshield.
No, even shooting through it, like, not ideal either. Sophia B's down for it. It's a manned utility resupply satchel expedition. Fuck yeah, I like that. I wish you would have said that lawfully. See, some of the comments.
Expeditionary.
Well, you didn't type.
I know, I've cut it off.
The Boulder by Anchor is a pretty good flashlight. Okay, cool. The Boulder or the Boulder? Anchor? I didn't even know Anchor made flashlights. That's cool. They make really good fucking battery packs and solar panels, though.
Honda is live.
Oh, nice. Oh, I got the invite, too. Sophia B. Lawfully, she has a nickname for you now. You're the Merce Man. Old Man Butt Wrinkles got robbed. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, not too bad for not having anything lined up for the chat. There's too many things going on in the news. There was a couple shootings. I don't like to talk about shootings until we've had them out for at least 48 hours because the media runs with whatever they want to see. Oh, man, it was a white guy killing all these black guys with two dual-wielding AR-15s, and you find out there's like a Latino kid with a pocket knife. Like, not even fucking close. So I like to wait on those a little bit. There was one in Texas, and then there was the governor firebombing. They're still finding out shit about that. And then the dude who stabbed that kid at the track meet. They did like a GoFundMe thing for that kid. His family made like $400,000 on it. His bail to get out was $100,000, and they bitched. They said that they didn't have enough money to get him out, so the judge dropped it to 25 G's. So then they bailed him out. They went and bought a new house because they said they were being attacked by racists. So
I saw
the kid murdered somebody, got out for $25K, and his parents bought a new house.
I saw that one with I didn't read about, but I saw it posted up next to the Rittenhouse information, and I was just like, scroll.
That's fucked up. Soulless Ginger said, if you need a glass breaker, get a broken spark plug. Yep, those work really good. Chuck them right through a fucking a window. Ninja, what do they call those? Ninja rocks or whatever. You throw a broken piece of spark plug at the window, and it will go through the window. What up, Corey? Why are you not in Hondas? I'm late to Hondas because I'm live. I'm such a bastard. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? The Russia, Ukraine, and the Iranian shit's all getting breaking point level to me. Like, I haven't seen anything good. I haven't seen anything being walked back. I only see escalation on all those fronts. Like, U.S. basically just declared we're pretty much going to war with Iran. Zelensky and Russia, I haven't heard any sense on either side of that shit. It just keeps escalating, and I haven't seen them do anything except for throw more shit at each other. So,
Well, somebody was just doing the math, like an updated math thing, and they're saying by before middle of next year, they won't be able to feed the machine anymore financially.
yeah,
Period.
I did see something about Russia. Yeah, can't feed or won't be able to pay their soldiers, something like that.
Yeah, they can barely do it now. So, but by the middle of next year, so I think everybody's just like kind of like just slowly feeding them scraps.
Gen X Gemini said I should start a GoFundMe because I'm old and need to retire. So, amen, bro. I need to start a GoFundMe for my back surgery. Fucking holler back. Man. That's hilarious. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm trying to get ahead and set up financially. I really want to expand my solar. And I talked to another guy who wants to buy another one of my pistols, so I might sell another pistol. I don't know if you guys seen, I know some people like them, some people don't. Pinball. There's a lot of states. Ohio is going up 35% in their electricity costs. There's other people going up 5%. There's other people going up, but up to 35% across the country. I think they said something like 26 states, some shit like that. Dude.
I know here in the past 5 years, my electric bill's doubled.
Dude, that's fucked, first off. Second off, that's expensive as shit. And if you, just like you said, if you were on fixed income, like you're retired, dude, you can't take that extra 35%. Your bills are set so you can be retired. That forces you back to work. You know what I mean? Dom BDG, have fun at jiu-jitsu, bro. That's something I'd like to get into. I was kind of hoping like one day when my kid goes to like karate lessons or something, I'd take some just because like I never got the chance to when I was younger, / money wise. I mean, like by the time he gets around to it, I should be able to. And it'd be good like bonding, father son. Teach the kid not to get his ass whooped and teach the old man not to get his ass whooped kind of deal.
Now with the the back issues and stuff, do something that's upright like boxing.
I know somebody who was about my size and he had a lot of issues. Like he had a bunch of hernias and shit from football.
Mm-hmm.
And he did jujitsu and then he got a nutrition plan and he cut a lot of weight.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's the risk that you're willing to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, jiu-jitsu is about redirecting energies and getting your opponent off balance. So that's I like it. Using leverage, mechanical leverage to your advantage makes sense.
Yeah, and then putting around with mechanics pretty much forever. You'll catch on to it quick and easy.
Right. Rip, what up, bro? Check your. I don't remember if I hit you up on Instagram. I was gonna. I sent you a message on Discord. Rip. Rip, what's the best way to get a hold of you? Email, Instagram, Discord. I think you work on Tuesdays though. I think if we're gonna do it, we might as well get to it and get started. In the end of the agenda, New World Order. Dude, no shit. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I want to get all my freezers on their own independent solar system. I want to get my security system on a solar system. And then if I can get any other appliances that I can, and then probably try and do, because like other than my computer, I don't really need lights on downstairs. I could do like a nighttime lighting system where I just run like string lights or something through the basement, And then that also doubles for storm and all that and winter. Heat pads, and then like run fans and stuff. Try to keep the AC down a little bit lower. Well, higher, so it's not running. But I want to take a very large push in my solar slash wind production for electricity on my household to A, cut bills, and B, have power when people don't. Best way to do that at night, especially in Nebraska, is get little wind turbines, unplug your 100-watt solar panels, because I think the biggest one you can get is like 180 or an 80 watts wind turbine. So essentially, they're your 100-watt solar panel that you had plugged in, but you can charge at night in the wind, right? You have to have the wind, but obviously at night you don't have any sun, so you might as well plug in the solar or the wind ones to get a little bit of generation at night. Good place to find solar panels. Dang old Matt, marketplace. Sure, if you're in Florida probably moves solar panels around quite a bit. You can get at Sam's Club. Justin B just picked one up. You got that River, didn't you? That came with a 220 watt.
Yep.
Dude, honestly, that's like buying that little River solar charger generator deal for it's 300 watt, I think. It's not enough to run a refrigerator or anything, but you can run like lights, fans, stuff like that, heating pads for the winter. Charge all your flashlights, your phones, and shit, and then you can run your TV or like a laptop on it for a while. Pretty decent amount, like a few hours, up to 4 or 5 hours if you just do fans and shit. But the solar panel that it comes with, that's like almost the cost of the generators. They're basically chucking that in for free, and they're like $300 right now at Sam's Club, Costco, either one. So that would probably be the most budget-minded thing. If somebody wanted to look into it, I would say get that. Not to mention that thing's pretty fucking light. I have a family member in Florida who has one, and she's 80-something years old, and she can move it around. So.
Also, if you're in Florida and you need solar panels, send me a message on Discord. I got a guy.
Justin B got that sweet hookup. But honestly, the 220 panels from I'm a really, really big proponent of Delta Pro, EcoFlow. I think EcoFlow has the best solar panels on the market.
The most efficiency, yeah.
Yeah. Most of them cap at about 68 to 72%. I think theirs hit at a 78, 79 to 81 percentile. So just a little bit above everybody else's, which means they have better materials in them, which also means increased longevity of the product. And solar panels are a thing that's going to evolve. It's like right now, just where they were from a couple years ago, they're already light years ahead. And as soon as the battery technology catches up, which is what is the big issue with solar / wind, is the battery technology, and the capacitor technology is about 20 years behind the rest of the shit. So get the highest quality solar panel that you can now. It'll pay you back over the long run. And then, when it craps out or it gets destroyed or something, 5, 6, 10 years down the line, you buy the newest thing.
The thing about solar is if you get into it, make sure you do your homework on how to care for your panels and stuff like that, because it is actually really important.
Yeah. And, increase the efficiency too. So I agree 100%.
How to clean them, how to not get them all jacked up. Like, stuff's important.
Yeah.
They're a sensitive piece of equipment.
Yeah. Shitty part is, like, I'm in Nebraska, right? So we get super hot and we get a shitload of snow. So I have to do the summer and the winter care aspect. But it is what it is. The ability to have it rather than not is something I'm very interested in.
Winter might be more beneficial for you to just have them covered. Get some sheet metal and.
Well, they got those clear sheets of plastic. You just run those. If you set up a bracket, you can just slide those over them like an inch or two off the top. Then you can pull it down and then sweep it off with a big broom real quick and then shove them back on. Same with like hail protection. You can do the same thing.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I never thought about that, and that's good for health.
Yep. So you can redneck it, Mark, what up? I don't know. I squirreled on that one, guys. Sorry. hopefully that answered your question on the solar panels and stuff. But honestly, Muffin Top's a huge fan of the EcoFlow Delta 3 because you can also, another thing Prepper stock, bro, is propane. You can run that puppy on propane if you get a bad solar day. Just saying. That's my next solar generator is the Delta 3. I might flip a pew pew for it, or for a pretty big chunk off of it. But get ready because we got Easter sale. I don't know if I've seen any solar Easter deals yet. Pinball had a 1200-watt one that was on sale, I think, until the 5th of this next month for 400 muffins. I think it broke down to like 39 or 59 cents a watt hour. It's pretty cheap, honestly. 1200 watts for $400 is dirt cheap. That's output, so that's really good.
That is not bad at all.
Honestly, it's a brand I've never heard of, but for the price, who cares? If you wanted to dip your toes in it, that's better than the one I had. Which, by the way, I posted it in here for the gear swap. I think I had a solar generator I was going to switch around. I had the model and serial number for it. I forgot to post it in the chat, but somebody was interested in that, and I forgot to update that. I'm sorry, I'm a bastard. I'm just busy. ADHD is a bitch when you're an adult with a child. But yeah, honestly,
Bitch.
Yeah. They have pretty big systems. Like they have like up to 86. Like you stack 2 of those with the battery. I mean, that's pretty close to a whole home. Like you could run your furnace on that. So,
I mean, to be honest, like we back home, I worked for a company that started, their own solar setup and whatever for the workshop, and they built the batteries, and it's not that hard.
Hell yeah, dude.
I mean, you got to kind of not be an idiot, and but it's possible.
Yeah, it's not too bad. A guy I used to watch quite a bit was Prepper Nurse 1. Dude, that guy just built a shack and just he daisy chained all of his batteries together with a panel. Like
we built. I mean, I think ours were like probably about 2.5 foot tall, a little bit wide, and had like 18 of them running in sync.
Oh yeah,
worked
in tandem rather.
Yeah.
I feel you. Sophia B said she spent the last several minutes looking for her glasses. The damn cat was laying on them. That is something we haven't had this evening. Was the cat alarm?
No, I thought I heard it once.
Oh damn! Must have been when I was running up and down the stairs.
Yeah, it was when you were running up and down the
stairs. Nice.
Well, right after you ran up and down the stairs when you were unmuted.
Hell yeah. Kentucky Sustainable Living, what up, bro? Yo, man, we need to hit me up in the Discord or something. We can do a chat sometime. You got a channel, right? I think I've seen you before. We'll do a chat. ACR Kowloon, I've done that more times than I'd like to admit. Yeah, losing shit sucks. I hate it. I hate it even more when I'm looking for my phone through the whole damn house and my wife's like, "What's in your pocket?" I'm like, "Babe, it's not in here." And I feel like do the quick like feel over your pockets and like your EDC and it's not there. And she's like, "Put your hand in your pocket," and you pull out your fucking phone and you're like, "God damn it."
Like, I do that with my shades at work like every 15 minutes.
Right? Dude, those safety shades, I used to have like 20 pair on my service van because I did the same thing. I'd walk out, I have some on my face, I have some on my hat, I have some on my bag, and by the time I got off the roof, I didn't have any of them.
Yeah, like where the hell?
It sucks so bad, dude. I left so many tools on roofs, man. It sucks.
Yeah, I don't have my apprentice anymore, so like if something gets left, I got to sit there for a minute and go, "Oh, do I want to buy another one or do I leave it?"
Right.
Can't just send the
apprentice.
apprentice.
Kowloon. Have fun over at Honda's. I think I'm going to call it a night, guys. I don't think I have anything up to date current with the news other than some of the shit that I talked about, but
Kentucky Sustainable's got a channel.
Yeah. Let me drop the Discord link in here, Kentucky. I don't know if you mess with Discord at all, but I do. I got a collab tab. And I try to have people on that are like minded and whatnot. And I've seen your shit, some of your videos before, and I think you're a good dude. Why is this doing this? There we go. Mile marker. Oh man, I haven't updated my mile marker in a couple days. Where am I at today? I'm squirreling. I'm squirreling. I'm squirreling. Shit. Here's the Discord. If you guys are not on Discord, Muffin Top, this is the best way to get a hold of me. Because I will go through and do prepping stuff on it. Let me post my last couple. I'm at 3,500 steps for the day. Which honestly, that was pretty much all at work and then running around here at the house. I didn't do any access walking today because I've been limping all day. Because I haven't been able to feel my left leg because it's been fucking numb. So that's so cool. But
I can't feel my legs when I'm with you.
well, well, that's weird, but it's not for fun. The doctor's really watching it because he's like, if it stays numb for a long time, like I have to fucking go get back surgery. So I'm kind of really trying to baby it because I don't want to do that. But the problem with it is it's the disc that I popped last year working on the treadmill with my plate carrier and shit. And usually you cage the disc above it and the vertebrae above it and or below it. Well, the one below it's the one that I fucked up 15 years ago now, and that one can't cage with the one above it because I popped it. So like, either they got to put two fucking cages and bolt them together, which means I lose roughly 25 to 30% of my bendability and mobility in about an inch in height, or I don't know what they do. I don't know what the fucking option is past that, and I don't really want to go do that. So that sounds terrible. I walk 1.61 miles today. So at least I'm getting a mile a day with my own little personal challenge. But yeah, it's the shits. Not on Discord. You can email me. Sure. I don't do a lot of email is the next problem, but I think I did email you the other day. I dropped a comment on your last video. I told you I was a big gay fag and a creeper, but I'll email you real quick. Oh yeah, I think I was trying to do it on my phone, but it won't let me copy email for some reason, which is stupid. But yeah, man, we'll do a chat. I like to do Tuesdays, Thursdays. Hey, what's up? It's me, t.m.t. There you go, buddy. Ah. Uh-oh. It's not recognized. Oh, because YouTube / I'm stupid. Right here. I copied the wrong thing. Go, the greatest boomer for my generation. There you go, Kentucky. You got my contact information.
Yeah, because Jay's a tough cookie to get a hold of.
Yeah, Jay's the next. He's ADHD and doing training classes and dad stuff and everything too. You know, that boy. ADHD can be a superpower and a curse sometimes. Jay knows how to get a hold of me. Yeah, dude, Jay's a good dude. Yeah, you. Oh, yeah. You're pretty close to Jay, aren't you, Kentucky? Without doxing anybody, but I think you guys are relatively within a drive of each other. Sophia B, it's your birthday tomorrow. Happy early birthday from the Muffster, baby. Tactical Muffin Top Tuesday, brought to you by Sophia B's birthday tomorrow on Wednesday. That's cool. Teresa B, what up? Man, I feel like I missed a bunch of people in the chat. I feel like a bastard.
Yeah, you missed a bunch.
I'm sorry, guys. I got too many squirreling going on. It's not my fault. 22nd, but you're only 22, Sophia B. Damn, I thought I was the fetus in the chat. Yeah, okay. He's about 4 hours away. Cool. Do you guys do a bunch of training together then? That'd be sweet. You go hit up all of Jay's classes. That'd be bitching.
28 for the third time.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that reminds me. I got to see if you dropped the training schedule for July/August.
Oh, yeah. You were talking to him about that.
Yeah. Because my wife's got a little bit more maternity leave that she can use that expires in around that time. So
Well, might as well use it.
she can use it, and then I can go bug out for a long weekend.
That'd be all right.
Take a buddy, go take a little road trip.
Yeah. Hey, are you going to do lawfully challenge you, Mr. Justin B, to your Minuteman Ready Up kit there, Slick?
Where did that happen? I didn't see it.
And Lawfully's video that he did his. That
Oh,
means he
at
did-
the very end? I didn't watch it until the very end.
Oh, nice.
I watched it till like the
It's in the
last
description.
His attention span.
expired.
Yeah, he was only on shorts mode, bro.
I was on
Nice.
super short smoke.
That's funny.
No, I was at work when I watched it. It was getting grainy, so I was like, ah.
Sorry, it was low res and the volume wasn't loud. I should have spoke up.
Yeah, that's. I think that's what killed it for me was honestly the volume.
Dude, that's why I hate like doing videos down here without like just looking at my desk or on top of a tote because like it's so messy down here with all like the kids' toys and like all of my storage from all the rooms I'm working on down here. Let alone my basement's unfinished because I had to rip it all out because the pipe broke. But yeah, I'm like I think I might put up like my Woobie and my ceiling tiles and use that as my backdrop because who doesn't like Woobies because they're cool as fuck. And mine's camo.
I got a message back from OfferUp today, so I should be going to pick up a GoPro tomorrow.
Oh, sheesh. Look at you.
Well, because I want to film a bunch of stuff while I'm on vacation because I'm going to do a whole bunch of stuff up there. And do some perimeter scraping and stuff for fire. And
I need to print your other deal we were talking about, especially when you were talking about water.
yeah,
We need to. I want to go through that with you and consult.
we did get a what was it? I don't know if it was since then or right around the same time. We got a big pump, so if we ever got to spray shit down,
Nice.
got a big pump for it.
By the way, everybody, Muffin Top's not a military guy or whatever, but my security background / redneck ingenuity. I'm not a total retard. If you guys have any property questions, like if you want to draw something up, I will tell you what I would do for the location, and we will go from there. But did you look at the hedge apple deal?
The hedge apple.
Yeah, for the perimeter barrier /
Yeah. I'm trying to find some out here.
Heck yeah. Here it is, right here, Justin B. Yeah, I don't know where Pat's been. His schedule must be messing up. Something fierce. Man, looking at that brace right there makes me want to get the what is that? Tactical that what starts with an R.
Is that a Safari Land leg? Is that a Safari Land drop?
Yeah. He's a lefty.
Looks like the Safari Land.
What is that lawfully? You know what I'm talking about. Starts with an R.
Well, that didn't help any.
That one brace that I wanted for my Glock.
I don't.
Why is
No.
Instagram just a bunch of half naked chicks?
Because it looks at
Recover.
It suggests it, and then what you look at with your eyeballs.
Well, fucking, how can you take your eyes off it? It's a bunch of half naked chicks. It's cheating.
You have to click off of it, man.
Dude, I didn't plan on it. That's for sure.
Tell it no. I don't want more of that.
You got to hit the dislike button.
I don't hit any buttons. It just is there. Oh, look, that's a bunch of MMA dudes because this channel's must be the wrong. Oh, that's why. Oh, those guys don't have a Instagram. Not Recover Tactical. I gotta Google it real quick.
So I ordered those. What are they? They're the additions for the walkers or whatever for like comms. kind of a thing.
Right.
Because they were on sale on Amazon, and then my goofy butt didn't see if they worked with what I have.
I'm so proud of you.
Now I gotta buy new ear pro. Shucks.
Dude, those walkers are on sale for like 40 muffins or $35 at Sam's/Costco right now.
Are they the ones that work with that mic get up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, for the money, those are some of the best ear pro, honestly. I'm a big fan. I like them a lot. Which, by the way, Lawfully, I appreciate your video for having ear pro because a lot of people ACR and I don't think the Bearded Warrior, the guy who started this challenge, I didn't see ear pro on them.
Yeah.
That a boy Lawfully. I thought I was going to be the one muffin top rolling in, the only guy with ear pro. I'd be like, oh yeah, you deaf bitches, what's up? And then Lawfully beat me to it, and I'm like, oh, that's what I get for not posting a video all week because I'm working. But
I've been seeing some stuff from 704 Tactical. I think he's got some ear pro out now too, and I've got some of his stuff that's pretty decent and it's cheap.
heck yeah.
See what I need? I need the Tigard Outdoors mic connection for that. For those earmuffs.
Is it awesome?
It's. Let me find it again.
Man, now I'm Googling, ignoring my chat. Yeah, they don't have an Instagram. That sucks. I think that's a cool deal.
But for those Walker Edition calm things, they the reason why I jumped on them was because when I put it in the YouTubes, there was a guy that made a video. He got probably about a block away from his house, and he could still understand what his wife was saying on the other end.
Oh yeah. Shake my head now. The hunt game is thieving. What are you talking about? It doesn't take anything away, does it, for the hunt? That's funny. I'm sorry, t.m.t. I didn't hear what you said. Yeah, that's because you didn't have ear pro, buddy. You're deaf now, and I'm just busting your balls. But that is something that definitely gets overlooked, along with eye pro. It seems like some people had like the shades and stuff, which is what I'm going to wear. But those yellow safety glasses are awesome for nighttime and daytime. They're just like enough to keep the sun out of your eyes, but they also help catch flashes and stuff at night too. They pick it up a little bit better. Those are awesome. Just saying.
Yeah, if you've ever rode a motorcycle, you know about yellow at night. It's the best.
My
I haven't done
laptop's
that.
about to die.
You good, bro? Although I think we're going to pick this up for RS-43 since it doesn't have a rail. Because they have
How much do those SMCs run? The one that hooks up to the Baofeng?
Last time I looked on their Amazon page, they were like 35.
Shit, I'll just get those then.
And you got to pay attention to which pin though, because they do them for different pins depending on what headset you have.
Yeah, I don't want to have to run it to the jumper wire and stuff too. That's
that
a lot of wire. That's a lot of cable management.
Well, that part's thin, so you can manage that, and then the mic button, you can lapel that in, like you can words.
I mean, odds are if you got over the ear pro on, you're probably not talking on a walkie.
Yeah, there we go. 35. I click off that. I didn't mean to click on that.
Lawfully aftermarket rails for a 43X.
You sell the one you have and buy a new gun.
Nope.
Yeah, it doesn't.
There's rail adapters. Come on.
If you buy the Recover Tactical, it fucks up the holster fit. You got to buy their holster.
Motherfucker.
All right.
Is there another company?
Truth hurts, baby.
Well,
you bought a Glock to get common accessible stuff.
I understand. It's worth it just to run it slick with no light on it because it's so compact. That's what it's for, is to be very discreet, right? I just piss on my clear one. Oh, I just piss on my clear ones at night to get the yellow. Nice. You're dehydrated then, ACR. That's funny. What do you say, Teresa? Keep it low, because otherwise you get robbed, girl. You guys are silly. Um, I have in the ear pro that works great for home defense, but for serious work, I like the electric earmuffs with radio hookups. Yeah, I agree. I've never. I kind of wanted to get what was those Rayback or whatever ones for a while. This is a year or two ago. They were really popular. Um, is that right? Is that the right company? I don't remember. I really like the idea of those, but never did. Never did do it.
God damn, that's a
What
battery.
do those radio bags look like?
It has a huge battery. Tigrit.
Tigrid Outdoors.
Oh, it's like a GP pouch, but it's designed to poke the antenna through at the top. That's a good idea. On the right there, it looks like it's got a zipper to put your antenna out at the top.
That's
Or
the same bag that Jay's using
oh, okay, that's cool.
for his MFAC, FFAC, Family Fac, whatever. It's that same bag, but Bear rips on all the time.
Bear. That's because they make their own and they want to sell theirs.
Yeah, but most of the ladies in the sew shop are Hispanic, which is fine if they're all here legally. I don't know, but
Well,
the dude that it
where all the
was,
white women at?
yeah, steel shot reds,
Oh, that's not a.
and
That's like a little zipper insert. I thought that was like the top of the flap to poke a antenna out that was going to try and keep the rest of the bag waterproof.
Yeah.
I'm mistaken. My bad. Rip Curl said Teresa B. Me too. I appreciate you, my friend. Oh, Rip, I'm not your friend. Oh God, his computer died. Ray Ban. I don't know, Gen X. I don't know about Ray Bans, but yeah, he died. That's good. Good night, ACR. We're gonna get a chat lined up one of these days, buddy. I've been seeing you and Randy Little Adventures running around together. That's good, man. That's a good little team up that you guys got going on.
I still don't understand why they needed to why they had to take two tents camping, but that's just me.
Hey, man. It's sometimes I want my space when I take my Duluths off. You know what I mean? Demo man, what up? See you later, buddy. Demo man had the grandkids over, wore them out.
Oh yeah.
We will. Hell yeah. Man, it is almost 10 o'clock, guys. We gotta knock this out. Everybody's going to bed, making me all jealous. Justin B came in clutch, sick for the PO box drop, letting me know, man, you're doing too much, man. You're a good dude. I appreciate you. When I hit up your location, I'm pretty sure I'm going this year. We'll have to do a meetup. You can see
Oh
my
yeah.
face,
Oh yeah.
but no pictures. Yeah, maybe we can meet up and we'll do a little shooting or something. We'll see. If
Yeah.
not, we'd just say hey,
Yeah.
do the brotherly bond, touch tips and whatnot. The good shit.
Yeah. Even if you want to drive a little bit,
Yeah,
yeah, if you drive a little bit, we'll go shooting or something because I get membership passes, so
sweet.
I
One
guess.
more hour, team. You're on crack, Gen X. You can finish your hour off listening to somebody else. You're silly.
He said that an hour ago.
Yeah, Gen X, Jim, and I. We need to link up, dude. Too, dude. We need to. I think I said that earlier this chat, but yeah, man, we'll get you on too. Tuesdays, Thursdays work for you. Are you in the Discord? Can't remember.
I don't think he is.
Oh well, the Discord link's in here. ACR Protect Mark, shoot me a email, bro. There you go. Yeah, Muffin Top's got to get up. Muffin Top's kid's sick. Although I think it's because he hasn't pooped in 3 days. I think he's just throwing up because he needs to poop. Ah!
And there with the poop.
Took me out of my own chat. But yeah, he gave me some food this night, so he should take a nice big old fat beat. Your next Gemini, I work for a living. T.m.t. I work for a living. Can't for a track, bro. Amen, bro. On the same train.
Damn, I'm grateful. I got my kid on a good pooping schedule. He poops while at the babysitter.
That's the best.
I am timed out perfect.
Heck yeah. Yeah, he Honda's live now, guys. Go show some love for Muffin Top. Muffin Top's gonna call it a night. I'm tired. Been
All
working
right,
too
bro.
much.
I go fall asleep to Honda.
Hell yeah. I'll go throw him on while I'm in the shower. Tell him he can think of me, or I'll think of him. But thanks for the PO box drop, bro.
Yeah, not a
That's
problem,
awesome.
dude.
Freaking sick.
Not a
I'll
problem.
get some videos done with these and get this stuff figured out and
Yeah.
get everybody on the mag up to date
I
on.
I will warn you that emergency can opener. Do not fuck up with it. It'll hurt you.
I bet.
Fuck up. It'll hurt you bad.
It's wicked looking, bro.
The thing is no joke.
Hell yeah.
It'll cut you.
Muffin Top will bust in some baked beans with it on a video or something. It'll be a good time.
Go. All right, brother. You have a good night.
Y'all have a good one. Muffin Top and friends out for now.
Later.
Prep up your shit. Prep up your body.